Mic check. Is that on? That is on. Oh, it's already streaming. Pardon me. Did. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace, I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountaintop and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men. Disciples is what we called them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. Hello, Tony. That one goes out for the baby Jesus. This one goes out to all you natural girls. On the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay. He took a deep breath and then he blew on the clouds and he blew them away. And heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. I said, because you are a natural girl with actual curves. Sent a letter to Capri's, they made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars and placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. 'Cause you are a natural girl. Tra la 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 la. Work for days and I'll toil for hours and hours just to pay for your dress, all your wedding flowers. And your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest, turn every man's head as you grace the aisle with those curves, that smile, that smile. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Tra la 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 la. And your veil will be handmade by nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. You're a natural girl. Tra la 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 la. send a message to my father up above and tell him I found this girl, the one I'll truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause you are a natural girl with actual curves. I climb the walls and then clamber the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I sing to all the people. Found this girl I love, the one from above, above. 'Cause she's a natural girl. Tra la 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 la. I write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Oh, because that's all you natural girls. How y'all doing? Enjoy a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flying. Hello, Rolly. Hello, Toffee. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes from trees, hot air from a cool breeze, cold, cold with a change? Did you exchange a walk-on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage? How I wish you were here, 'cause we're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How we found the same old fears. I wish you were here. Bidink. Where's my music window? Do 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 do. Not yet, doggy. He's looking at me for a biscuit. It ain't time yet, pal. Da da da. verifying I'm human. Derps. Oh. Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's too high, that's why. Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen. Mr. B. Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world and all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, but it settles in a final location. And if it's under we can't remember this. Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin or is it a war you're waging? Firstborn, unicorn, hardcore, soft porn. Dream of Californication. They dream of Californication. They dream of Californication. I love this guitar, I really do. Thank you, Rach, for giving me it back. Marry me a girl to the fairy tale world of my own constellation. Teenage bride with a baby inside, getting high on information. And buy me a star on the boulevard. It's Californication. It's a bit of a stretch, but I can reach it. No, not yet, dog. It's up again. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Cobain, can you hear the spheres singing from station to station? And older ones not far away, it's Californication. Older ones not far away, ain't that the truth? Born and raised by those who praise control of population. Everybody's been there, I don't mean on vacation. Hardcore, soft porn, everyone's a unicorn. I can't see the words. Firstborn, unicorn, hardcore, soft porn. They dream of Californication. They dream of Californication. Bank. Do 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 do. Hit him with a little ghetto gospel. Yeah. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they'll like this song? like everybody's got a price. I wonder how they sleep at night. When the sale comes first, the truth comes second. Let's stop for a minute and smile. Everybody's got so serious, acting so damn mysterious. I can't remember how this goes. We're looking for a price tag, aren't we? Seems like everybody's got a price. Wonder how they sleep at night. Goes first and the truth comes second. Just stop for a minute and smile. Why is everybody so serious, acting so damn mysterious? You got shades on your eyes, heels so high you can't even have a good time. Everybody look to their left, everybody look to their right. Can you feel that? We're paying with love tonight. It's not about your money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We just want to make the world dance. I can't remember how the rhythm goes. That's why it doesn't sound right to me. Dang it. Hear it now. From the top. Seems like everybody's got a price. I wonder how they sleep at night. When the truth comes first, no, the sale comes first, the truth comes second. Just stop for a minute and smile. Why is everybody so serious, acting so damn mysterious? You got shades on your eyes, your heels so high you can't even have a good time. Everybody look to their left, everybody look to their right. Can you feel that? We're playing with love tonight. It's not about your money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We just want to make the world dance. Forget about your price tag. It ain't about the cha-ching, the cha-ching, the bling of the bling. The well bounce with the beat again. The da 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 da. Everybody look to their right. Can you feel that? Paying with love tonight. We need to take it back in time. When music make it all unite. I missed the beat again. Why is everybody so obsessed? Money can't buy us happiness. Everybody look to your left, everybody look to your right. Can you feel that? Paying with love tonight. It's not about your money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da. I'm streaming! Yeah, you fella. What do you want? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, sure. All right. Give us an up when I'm finished. I'll help you then. Yeah. This one goes out to God. Thank you, Father. Hello, Anna Susan. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of the ground. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Look way down the river, what do you think I see? See a band of angels coming after me. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Look down yonder, Gabriel, put your feet on the land and see. Gabriel, don't you blow your trumpets till you've heard from me. Ain't no grave that can hold my spirit down. Meet me, Jesus, meet me up in the air. If these wings don't fail me, I'll meet you anywhere. Ain't no grave that can hold the baby Jesus down. There ain't no grave that can hold his spirit down. Meet me, mother and father, meet me down the road. Mama, don't you know I'll be there when I check my load. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. I've been down the river of Jordan, I buried my knees in the sand, and I hollered hallelujah, saw his promised lands. Ain't no grave that can hold his body down. Bing. Open it up, shut it down, change it round. There we go. Hello. Hello. Oh, he's my handshake. Is he my gorgeous? You little fatty. Where's that rotten orange that you brought in here? Eh? I know you brought one in. Where did you put it, you fat head? There ain't no grave can hold my doggy down. Speed eating. He wolfs it down when I do that to him. Especially if he leaves it on the floor. I'm gonna get it. Whatever it is, I'll eat it. Hey, right. That's not comfortable, Peter. Sit up properly. Where's my cushions? There. Oh, my back. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's better. Microphone a little bit closer. There we go. Keyboard, mouse. Are we sitting comfortably? If not, assume your positions. Every single day I look at the human skeleton. Why? Because it's the answer to everything. There are no other rabbit holes that you can go down that shows you who the liars are. better still, once you can do it, you can just go to your favourite truther. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter. In this case, we'll look at Santos Bonacci, who I absolutely idol worshipped at the start of Legal Name Fraud. But then she starts talking about there is no Jesus, there is no God, you are God. Christ is a serum that if you don't have any sex, vagina, if you don't have any sex, there's a serum. It only works for men apparently. Women don't have this serum that comes out of the bollocks because you got no bollocks. It only works for men apparently. That travels up all 33 vertebrae, goes to the cherubim in the heavens up here. He says that you are the kingdom of heaven in body form. There might be some truth to that, but I just don't like the delivery of this person's work anymore. I used to like it. I got to admit, I did used to like it. But there's your gates. Lovely, Sean. I've got a different set of gates from a different video. They're beautiful gates. That one there. I could have ski with legs on each side. Santos Bonacci claims to have sex 7 times every day with his girlfriend. You're a horny old grandma if you do. You dirty old man, Grandad. Get it whilst you can. Get it whilst it's hot, eh, Santos? So all your favourite truthers that have brought you the truth. My legal name guy was Aris. What did I call him? Disappeared off the face of the earth. Thingy Harris. As if I can't remember his first name. John Harris. John Harris. John Harris. Legal name. You can go watch the very last video of John Harris where he says he's been contacted by the government for giving out this information and blah, 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 blah. It's not coming up. Legal name fraud. Still no pictures of John Harris. Oh, that's strange. They've scrubbed him off the internet, apparently. Anyway, even John Harris was a flip-flop, I believe. I can't find a picture, so I can't give you a recap of it, what I think. I remember a long face, though. All the truth that I've received, it started with legal name and John Harris. Santos Bonacci. There's lots of other legal namers you can learn about. It started off with them. And then I graduated into Flat Earth. Learned about the Flat Earth, did a load of different rabbit holes. None of them really fascinated me, you know, the UFOs, the Bigfoot, none of that shite. It was all bollocks. The Flat Earth rung true, though. It gave me a good inkling that God existed. And yet, one of my favourite truthers is telling me that I'm God. What, you think I created cancer and all these other things in Earth? Because that's not what God does, is it? Only Satan does that. But in your world, you are God. So there's still a Satan, but you don't mention that he creates all these things because you are part of Satan's army as far as that. The 5-head gives you away. That big old dirty 5-head, shaped like an egg. Every single bit of truth I've ever received came from a flip-flop. Whether it be Antonio Subarats on Flat Earth, or Mark Sargent Flat Earth, or David Weiss Flat Earth, Dave Murphy Flat Earth. It doesn't matter who I mention. They're all flip-flops. And like I said to Sean, I'm still grateful for the information. I am. But the delivery of it is covered in lies, you know. The greatest message that I can give you out of all of this is that God exists and these people are hiding him. If you still haven't found him yet, you haven't unraveled the truth yet. Nothing explains this world except for a creator. Nothing. I'm not in a matrix. I'm not in a computer. I'm not running around with loads of other sims. Although the actual world is like a sim, I'll give you that. Because it's a simulated ball. People think they're living on a ball. It's a simulated space. People think there's space above them instead of heaven. So in some respects, it is a matrix of simulation, but not in the way that these people are telling you. They've always got a lie on top of the truth, haven't they? I didn't even copy and paste stream. 1 second, I'm ranting already. I didn't even started. Wait. Let me go home there. Live. Pause. Copy. Tweety. Oh. Home. Tweet. Paste. We're live. Pink. There you go. Oh, no picture. Really? Oh, it got one on the main page. Right, let's say hello to you all. Sorry, I didn't say hello to you all. Who was first in? It was Tony Dixon. Hello, Hank. Toffee came third. Sugar came fourth. Irene came fifth. Dawn came sixth. Anasusa came seventh. Christopher came eighth. Zeke came ninth. And I think that's it. If I missed you, sorry, my eyes are out. Marlene, I've missed you, Marlene. Sorry, I just caught you as I was going back up that list. My eyes are old, my wheeze are neek. Let's come back to class. Every day I look at the human skeleton. Why? Because it fascinates me. God gave you this clue. Men have got bigger faces than women. Can you see the difference? Men have got rectangular, far apart eyes with a big bridge in the nose. Women have rounded, open eyes with a small bridge in the nose because their eyes are closer together. Men have bigger noses, men have bigger teeth, men have wider dental arches to match the far apart eyes and a square jaw which matches them too. They have a 4-head and not a 5-head. A woman has a 5-head, look, because she's widest at the top. It gives her the shape of an upside down egg. A man's is in the middle, so it gives him the shape of either, we say, a block, a square, a rectangle, and sometimes we say a cannonball, because it's almost as wide as it is long. The woman is nowhere near, because she's got a sloping chin, pointed, sloping jawline. Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for punishment or payment to the copyright holder. To the noddy holder. We stopped right there on Alan Cumming. I'm like, AC, Antichrist. Shawnee! How you doing, buddy? How many's watching? 33, you say? There's 33 people watching, Father. No, Sean, on my screen there's 32. But 2 trees still make it 33, don't they, sunshine? Billy Moore, have you found his gate? Come on, Sean, you're slacking. You're supposed to be my greatest student. And you can't find Billy Moore's gate. Mind you saying that, Sean, I did post it the other day. Please, any student, help me find Billy Moore's gate. No one replied. I just think I'm totally ghosted now. I can post a picture. It'll count real quick the first minute. Look, how long's that been up there? 2 minutes, look, Sean. 128 views. And I'll bet you any money, tomorrow, 24 hours later, it'll still be at that number or thereabouts. They cap it at 430, 500, look. No matter how long it's been up there 8 hours, look. 30,000 subscribers, apparently. 33,000 subscribers. Do you know what? I think they even rigged my subs as well to say that number, mate. Just to piss me off some. But there you go. We're stuck in a big old lie. And we're surrounded by inverted people. What do I mean by that? Well, the inversion is... I used to do close-up magic. And there's an actual card trick called an inversion. When you invert the card or invert anything, yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to show them it and then hide it right in plain sight. And I do it with playing cards really easy. And the way you get rid of this card is to hail Satan, to literally do the hail Satan sign to vanish this card. I showed it on Globebusters, but Globebusters took the video down. I'm not allowed to be on Globebusters. Well, I was when I was just a flat earther, but once I become a trans investigator, I started calling them all out. And I was right. I told you 8 years ago when I discovered this subject that Jeranism was a big, tall girl. And his boyfriend, Missy, who was actually at the time meant to be a right slapper, well, he's just a boy playing the field, really. Jeranism got shit on. But there you go. That's most men for you, innit? Why can't I find that Hail Satan sign? They're all doing the other one. I love you, ASL. That'll do. Right there. What you do is you start with all your fingers up and then you put them in this position, and whatever is between your fingers, you flick them behind your hand with these 2 fingers. Open your hand, and whatever you add, a playing card, an Apple iPhone, whatever it is that you put between those 2 fingers, you rotate it behind your hand in a vanish. It's called an invasion, right? They've got them all hailing Satan in deaf and dumb language in America. It makes me so sad. It really does. Alan Cumming, Antichrist, AC/DC. Antichrist, Devil's Child. John Lennon, glasses, beautiful eyelashes, look. Close set eyes, fiver, dial M for Masons in the hairline, look. Pink lips, small, high set ears. It's an egg-shaped face. It's a long, narrow face. It's not very wide, look. If you look at my cheekbones, honestly, I used to hate the lumps on my cheekbones. Right there, it starts here at the side of my eye and comes right in. Cummins doesn't have it. Doesn't have a wide face. Doesn't have a wide jaw. He has a pointed chin. Small face. Squashy face. Oh, squashy face. What are they feeding you? Crow's feet. Small ears. Again, it's a 5 head. Can you see the long, narrow face with the arching eyebrows? Look at the long, narrow face. Look at the chin to tie ratio. Alan Cummins. Beautiful eyelashes. Alan Cumming, AC code, back file. Santos Bonacci was the last one I looked at. Paste. Alan Cumming. She is quite obviously a girl. I mean, when was the last time you dressed like that, Peter? Never! Right, Marv, because I'm a dude. We're looking at Alan Cumming and his girlfriend, her girlfriend. They're a pair of lesbians who wear comfortable shoes, look. Black and white checkerboard floor. The king, the royalty, the chess pieces. Chess players play moves in front of the other player. Good players do. And that's why it's a Masonic game. They're playing years in front of us. They've got scripts to roll out. They can change the script at any time they want. Whether it be a World Cup team winning or a war kicking off, they can change the script however they want. Everything's one-eyed symbolism, look. And the gold. God saw the gold and the gold was good. No, he did not. Don't talk shite. That is not my Father in heaven. Sounds like your father below me. Final answer. This is a girl. Beautiful, beautiful, chocolatey eyes. With beautiful eyelashes, look. Open eye sockets, arching eyebrows, small, high set ears, look. If she put earrings in, look, they'd ride above her big long nose. I'm assuming with an ooter, a schnoz that big, she comes from that country I'm not allowed to mention. I'm just guessing. That's right, you smile with 6 teeth. Beautiful eyes, sloping jawline, game over. Is that his boyfriend? Well, it's jaw o'clock, isn't it? Look, sloping jawline, pointed chin. That right there, sunshine. That right there. That is a sudden diesel. An absolute diesel of a jawline there. He could wrap his arms round her. She looks lovely. She looks really happy to be out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven. I mean, look, it looks like Data off Star Trek. The android thing. Look how pale he is. Is he anemic? That girl needs a burger in her. They'll stand in front of any shitty wall. They don't, excuse my language. They'll stand in front of any shoddy wall at all because Freemasonry is their thing. This is called the chalice. Look, it looks like the chalice. The Holy Grail, look. The chalice. It's called the chalice. They do it. Masons do it a lot. It's called the chalice. Okay? Alan Cumming. It's a girl, just by the face alone. You take one good look at it and you'll know. You know, in real life, if someone with a small face like this, squashy face, a rising 5 head, all campness in the elbows. Look at the carrying angle of this woman. Look at the carrying angle. Where is that picture from yesterday? Lesson in progress. Pay attention. There. The carrying angle of men and women. Men sit between 10 and 15. Virtually, right? It virtually stays straight down the arm. almost, because our hips do not come into contact with the wrist area. The woman has to aim away, look, see it? So when a man carries a box, if you imagine him carry a box, look at the angle that he carries it at, then look at the woman's, it's way more out. This is how I saw a girl holding a school folder once, but she had her hands turned over the other way. And I couldn't explain why I could see her arms going, it just looked so weird, you know, to see her arms going outwards. And that's what we're talking about. That's why you throw like a girl, ladies, because of this disjointed elbow at 15 degrees. And when we come back to it, that's exactly what I'm seeing. The female carrying angle. Look. Very subtle, isn't it? Very subtle. Right, so there she is doing a dirty baffo. I've got two of them mid-motion. You see, you could say, oh no, they're men, look. Both legs forward, knees together. But it's not. The feet aren't forward. That one slightly out as well. But the feet are not forward, look. The knees are not forward. This knee, if you look at the crease on the jean, look, going left. Excuse me, the knee's pointing outwards. I think there's some of Alan Cumming on stage somewhere, if that's not you. Oh, look at, again, that camp carrying angle of a woman, look. Full mince, shoulder tilt. Look at the ski with legs at 8 and 4. Chicken nom-nom thighs. All the markers there telling you that Alan Cumming is biologically female. Again, the feet and knee. Remember, this woman has been taught to walk knees together. It doesn't look the same as a man's because of this width in the hips here, across there. When they stand, when a woman stands, it creates a church spire or a house, look, a tall house with a roof, a shape between the legs. When it's a man, it's a triangle in there because her legs are straight, particularly on the inside. Alan Cumming. Back file. Should have her. Yeah, there she is. Alan Cumming. Do you know what I like about that picture, though, is... Where is it? Not that one. Not that one. Not that. Look at the state of that elbow. There's no man in the world that can throw like that. You look at that picture, fellas. If that was you and I, our elbows would break. Just literally snap off. There. All of them, look. From Donald Trump. She looks like a right fanny in that picture. The big basketball player, I can't remember who it is. George Bush. Look, you throw like a girl. Look at the knee coming up. Like a ballet star. Conor McGregor throws like a girl. Tom Cruise, leant forward, look. Pigeon-breasted. Throws like a girl. You throw like a girl. And this is the reason why. You have a different carrying angle to that of us gentlemen. Back file, Peter. There we go. Alan Cumming. I said there was some on the catwalk. There they are. There's 3 of them on a catwalk somewhere. Paste. Alan Cumming. See you later. Walking. Catwalk. Should bring those pictures up. Catwalk. And there they are. We're done. Right there. Alan Cumming is biologically female. Proven by the way they walk. Look at the shoulder tilt. Look at the arms swooshing in front of the body. This one going behind it, look. Because she's really showing off. She's really happy to be out there. He's got some big shoulders, hasn't he? That fella there. He's got some right big shoulders. See, before I'd been looking at the boobs and the bum. Now I'm like, shoulders, arm length. Yeah, we've got problems there, whoever that is. Look at that inline footfall. This one not inline, look. Although you do get some real models. They just don't become famous. Example would be any picture, Peter. Any picture with any picture. There, no. Wow, that's an old one. Oh, they're old as well. There we go. This model here with the very wide shoulders, the very long arms, the long neck, straight legs, the big feet. Everything tells me that is a dude in comparison to that woman there. You do get some real models, but they're not famous. They don't become famous. They're not going to become, I don't know, Giselle or whoever. They're not going to become famous. Is that Mike Myers? It is Mike Myers doing it as well. Look, as above, so below. As above, so below. See it? Right, we're done. Alan Cummings, a woman, final answer. It's proven by the way she walks. Forensics doesn't lie, people do. I don't know how to stress this enough to you. Just about all of your favourite truthers are flipped, unless they're not very famous. And even then, that's not the case. You know, look at Hans Warmat, look at Michelle XX, look at Mr. E. They're not mega famous, but they're all inverted. Paste. Alan Cumming. Create. Done. Next. Matt Smith. I swear we've already done this pink lip one. Pink lips, close set eyes. Look how high up those ears. Look at the rounded, soft jawbone. She has had a chin implant. FTM walked into a bar and the bartender said, "Why the pink lips and the long face?" Close set eyes, eyes set ears. Put earrings in, look. They're in the middle of her nose. If I put earrings in, they hang almost in line with my teeth, my mouth, honestly. Because I've got large, low set ears. I've got a spread face. Again with the pink lips. Shawnee, have you done Hans Warmat? I don't know if Shawnee's still there. Shawnee, have you done Hans Warmat? I don't know if you can find it online. Hans. She's never shown her face though. Apparently she's shown her body. Hans Warmat. Again, Simon Tran all arguing they're all arguing among themselves. Hans Warmat. I rebuke with scripture. That's not Hans, is it? That is not Hans. Mind you, I haven't seen Hans's face. It could be Hans. Hans Warmat. Is that Hans? I don't know. I'll know the picture if I see it. The ones he's produced. He, she. The ones she's produced. Yeah, there's no pictures. But it's funny, because if you muddle the words up in Hans Warmat, guess what you get? Trans woman. Hans Warmat. Right. Let's go back. She looks like a lesbian there. The long face. The mohawk. Matt Smith. Facially, it's a girl. Look how small the face is, how narrow it is. Look at those lips. Seriously, take a good look at those pink, kissable female lips. One-eyed symbolism, if it's there. Matt Smith walking. Look at the house between those legs. You do see the arch, right? The McDonald's arch, the house. From Digwa. In Digwa again, straight-legged man on the right, look. That's a nice Q line right there, Matt. She's a bit chunky there, isn't she? And again, from Digwa, right there. And the full mince. Oh, no, that's David. Oh, no, it is. I thought it was David Tennant, but it's not. Female on the right, female in the middle, male on the left. Tall, skinny man, red-headed man, look, right there. Given away by the way they walk. Have her eyes with a mask on, but she made the photo wider. She stretched the photo. Did she really? Remember that when it first happened, when I first started doing skulls and someone started stretching pictures? And I showed people what they were doing. That was funny. Shoulder tilt, short arms, legs crossed. Billy Moore. I want Billy. Are you listening, Shawnee? I want Billy Moore. That's the one I want. I want Air. The ex-boxer, close set eyes, small teeth, high set ears, dial M, no jawbone, no other. She's got the schoolgirl hands, hasn't she? There. Look at them hands, Shawnee. I say hands. They look like gammon. It could be trotters. Billy Moore's got gammon hands. Right, let's come back. Matt Smith. Let's come back. I didn't put you in the back file, balls. Matt Smith. Find. We're done with Matt Smith. It's another girl. Look at this. 8 and 4 on those legs and feet. Look, knees outwards. The calf curled inwards. Look. And again, the feet give them away, look. 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock, the knees. 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock. The diamond formed. If you imagine that these trousers weren't on there, there'd be a beautiful diamond in there. You can just see it. And the more you do this, the more it stands out. The real woman, look, with the feet twisted out at 8 and 4. And the man, I think that's Lily Allen, isn't it? Daisy Lowe. The man with the very straight legs, look. Pretending to do it. Matt Smith, we're done. It's as we tiptoe through the tulips. Matt Smith fails forensics. Why are you not finding Matt Smith? I bet it's 1T. Oh no, it's not. Just as I was about to search again, up she comes, Matt Smith. Oh, balls. Mattsmith. Why has he spelt it like that? Because sometimes my caps lock's on, you ball bags. All right, where we go. Let's get rid of that. Who's next? Oh, I've got to cut that out. Matt Smith. Even though I think I've already done it. Matt Smith. Matt Smith. Oh my gosh. Put a space in there. There you go. Create. Lovely. Away we go again. We're looking at John Barrowman. The clue's right there. Images. All the housewives love John Barrowman. Look at them soft eyes. It reminds me of pink lips. It reminds me of who's that who flew the helicopter? The Airwolf. Reminds me of him. John Michael Vincent. 3 first names. Squashy. Look at those beautiful eyes. They're offset though. Look, they're in the sniper division. Small, close set eyes, pink lips. She's got turkey teeth in, high set ears. I've got a very wide, bellowing skull. Look, she's had a jaw implant. There's no neck and there's no trachea showing. You can't become a seer unless you're a man. A man. Wait. Are these 2 lesbians? I didn't think Jan Barrowman was a lesbian. I thought he had a wife. Oh, there you go. Totally wrong. Well, she does have a wife. Look at them. They look like 2 lesbians. That looks like Elon Musk to me. John Barrowman. Oh, we're done. From Digwa. I love that phrase now. From Digwa. We're looking... Oh, you bitch. Give me that name. Copy. We're looking at John Barrowman. Paste. He was the housewife's favourite. She was the housewife's favourite. Singer, dancer... entertainer, cross-dresser. I've seen Tom Cruise in loads of these young pictures. He just needs that 3rd middle tooth. Looking. Tom Cruise has got 3 front teeth. Diamond. Full mince, campness at the wrist. I'm free. Oh, there you go. He's wearing a dress, look. It's a kilt. No, it's not a kilt. It's a dress. Show it to a small child. Show a child 3 different clothing items and then show them that. And they'll say, skirt. That right there, sunshine. That is a scuddot. A scuddot. It's a kilt. No, it's a scuddot. You're wearing a skirt. You're cross-dressing. The Bible says that men shall not wear women's clothes. Are you paying attention to this? Oh, look at those thighs. Rare of the year? I think so. Chicken, no. John Barrowman, if you're listening, nice house. Oh, certainly. Look at that. John, if you're listening, I'd motorboat you. I would. Oh, look at those lips. Seriously. Ladies, I don't know why you put lipstick and mascara on. I really don't. Your lips are lovely. Your eyelashes are gorgeous. Without makeup. Oh, a real girl without makeup. Give me a real girl without makeup any day of the week. I'll tell you. Not one of these women that dress up like a traffic light. I need to put my face on. You wake up in the morning and it's like... Walking. We're done. John Barrow, man. Back to Twitty. Open that one. Bink. She is there. And she's got more gates. I don't know where the rest of those gates are, John. It's like someone's AI's removing them. John Barrow, man. The clue's right there at the end. Let's make that big, shall we? Barrow, man. Barrow, man. Nina Hagen. Who the? He's Nina Hagen. Nina. Why is everyone writing the word Nina? Right, John Barrowman, done. Get off my screen. Next. See you later, John. Oh, I've got to cut you out. John Barrowman. Create. Open. Right, next. Dan Bilzerian. This is the American multi-billionaire girl, isn't it? Her eyes are too close together. Open. Dan Bilzerian. Paste. I remember when I first started doing this, someone called it up. It's because of the muscles. They think that, we're not going to notice because these people have muscles. What they have is souped up girl muscles. They don't have male muscles. It fools the eye at first to those that don't know. But as you get better and better at this, you realise that men have long muscles in the legs up the side, and a woman has like much wider muscles, chicken nom-noms. In comparison, men have thinner legs than this. Even if they go to leg day and work out, they have long, thin femorous bones. Oh, up here. Is that AI? No, apparently she's feeding a bear. Is that your boyfriend? It definitely is. The shadow casting jaw. Just the face look. She looks like a rat. She literally looks like a rat with a beard. I'm seeing that and what's his name? The SAS guy. She got wonky titties. This is what I saw in Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was the first self-investigation that I did. You know, I did it on my own. And I noticed he had wonky boobs. Bruce Lee. And I was at the gym at the time. I'd just been to the gym a lot. I'd stopped going. And I was like, I don't look like that. Mine are absolutely symmetrical. Not asymmetrical, symmetrical. I'm the same on one side as I am on the other. I'm not asymmetrical. I'm not different sizes. The only time I've ever seen different size nipples and pecs is on women. Bruce Lee, not only could I see the pecs were wrong, I could see tear marks up the inside where they separate the muscle because the breasts hang together. God created women's breasts that hang together here in the middle, and they have to come up here and cut the muscle and then shape and form it, contour it to look like male. What do you mean I got chicken legs? I got chicken legs. He reminds me of Anatoly. From Digwa, right there, we're done. She got sloping, rounded, soft shoulders, look, tiny arms, thin at the wrist. She's just stepping through it there and past it there. That's probably the best Digwa I've seen yet on it. Here's another one, look. Both of them, feet outwards, look. 8 and 4 on the feet. House between the legs, look. Gotcha. Jared, I love your work. Straight legs, knees together. Look at this straight leg that I was just talking about with the long femur bone and muscle. Not wide legs, look. Not wide, chunky thighs. Long. I've got big legs at the top for a man. I used to ride a mountain bike a lot. That's what I thought, put it down to. But my actual leg bone is huge. Give us a wedding day mince. I dare ya. From Digwa, give me that next step. As if you didn't film the next step. Can we see more? Oh, there isn't more. Well, that's a bummer, that is. I wanted a wedding day mince, Dan. Knees together. Space between the feet. Knees apart, look. From Digwa. Again, with the lopsided titties, shoulder tilt. He's got big shoulders, look, this one. This one doesn't, look. Faux pas muscles, do you understand now? I'm going to say this. And again, one more. Dan Bilzerian. It's a girl, whether you like it or not. Forensics doesn't lie. These people do. But forensics doesn't. Oops. Paste. Dan Bilzerian. Tweet. Done. Back to class. Close that window. Open this window. Dan Bilzerian. There. Paste. Create. Lovely. Let's come back to class. Shall we take some requests? I've got a load up there anyway, but let's take some requests. Wait. John Barrowman, that's yesterday's, isn't it? Yeah. There you are, that. Shush. Alright, let's have a look. Nina Hagen. Nina Hagen. German singer. Look at the cheekbones. Got the Joker smile up. Next. Poncho Pete. Chantal Brown. Current boyfriend Matt Goss. Chantal Brown. Chantal Brown. Chantal. Oh, it's not coming up. Brown. Oh, there it is. Paul Nicol. Is Paul Nicol's ex-wife? Open. Next. Wranglestar. Who is Wranglestar? YouTube. Don't fancy your chances. Cookie King. YouTuber, don't fancy your chances. Gareth Thomas. 2 first names. Did he do the coffee adverts? I don't know if he did. I'm thinking of someone else. Eric Dubay. Yeah, Eric Dubay's flipped. Bill Travers. Too many names. You can't give me all names at once. I've got too many names up there. I'll take the first one. Bill Travers. And that's it. I can't see anymore. You've all been chatting. Right, let's come back. Omar Asik, copy, open, back file, paste, and away it goes. Right, it's searching. She got a small face. Images. What is she? About 7 foot. She's huge, isn't she? Look. Very soft looking. Got a rosy glow about her. Oh, look, what number is she? Tree. How many sexes do you think there are? Tree, father! No, wrong answer. There are 2 sexes, boys and girls. No, there are 3. There were us as well, they say. We're looking at Omar Asik. There's you get the image with big hips. Open that bloody picture. Oh, inline football. Shame the feet aren't in that picture. She's in full mince, like elbows out. And there, full mince, legs crossed over. Let's go back again. That's not it. Oh. Nothing. Oh, Asik walking. There's 2 gates. Uh-oh. And we're out of pictures. Oh, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. Street. I hope I've already done you. Nope, I'm done. Back. That's the closest I got to a gate. Back file. Right, it's not there. There's no pictures. And that one, it's not good enough for me meme. If you wanted me to make a meme or a video, it's not good enough. But there you go, there's your investigation. It's a girl. It's definitely a girl. I just can't find the pictures. I'll go airport. I'll give you one more shot at it. Airport. That's the closest I got to gates. You find the gates. I'll make you a meme. I can't remember what your name is. You make them. You find me the gates. I'll make you a meme. Next. Devrin Oz. Back file. Open. Paste. Away it goes. He's got a big face. It fills the skull nicely. Images. He's got thick clavicles. He's got a place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Where's the spandex section at? What's his name? Devrim. Devrim. She's got a small face right there, whoever that is. That's a tiny little face, pink lips. Where's your Adam's apple? Oh, it seems to be with your boyfriend and his mate in the background. Look at that. Look at that place to put Mama's spicy meatball right there. Unless that's a tattoo. And I don't know why you'd get the crevice of a meatball tattooed. He's very skinny and broad, isn't he? He's got nice cheekbones, hasn't he, the fella? Big, thick brow bone, short, sloping forehead. Why? He almost looks like me. Big wrist. Big. Look at the thickness of that wrist. Oh, look, you got an Adam's apple, mate. Back when he was a young boy. Devrim Ozcan. Right. Oh, you had a funny little face. They're lovely pink lips. Professor. Is that your girlfriend? We've got double-pronged Adam's apple. Look at that bad boy. Small mouth, giant 5 head, widest in the hairline. Devrin accent. Walking. Moment of truth. Oh, there's no gates. Oh no, there might be 1 or 2. Let's have a look. What's this? Knees together. There's one. The girl in the background. That's a proper gate, but it's not a good one. The girl again, look. The girlfriend. Was that him there? It is, but it's no good to me. Houston, we have a problem. No gates for this one either. Let's try street real quick. Street. No, looks like you're going to have to go find the gates again. Because I can't be arsed. You are that, or you should become a Turkish transvestigator. You should be the Turkish version of me. That's a girl. I don't know who that is, but she's got beautiful lips, look. Arching eyebrows. Nothing. Back file. No, there's nothing there either. Right, I'm out of here. Next. That's not getting a video either. Then there's can actors. Copy. Open. These Turkish people, actors, not got many gates. Back file. Searching. Away it goes. It's a woman. Final answer. Pink lips, high set ears, close set coffee bean eyes. The skull bellows outwards, look, at the edges, widest up here in the hairline, not in the cheeks. The pink lips. She's got a big nose. She must come from that country I'm not allowed to mention. Not Turkey. Sloping shoulders. Girls with moustaches. Tell you what, he's got some shoulders that... Look at them meatball knuckles! Ooh. Him right there. Ha! You fancy yourself as a little bit of a boxer, do you? He'd knock you into next week, he would. Look at the size of that hand. It's a shovel. I know a bloke with hands like that. He made a pint glass look like a half pint. If he hit you, he'd knock you into next week. Like getting punched twice. Actress walking. Ooh, this one we might have. There's a Digwa. For sure. Hang on, let's have a look in the back file. Still working on it. There's definitely one. Right there. Reverse. Full mints. There's another one. Full mints from the front going into Digwa. This one we've got. And there. Game over. Deniz Can Aktaz from Turkey is a biological woman. I don't know if it... Hang on, check the back file. No, I don't have him. Right, let's put this one into the back file. Ready to go. One. Back. Oh, I've lost all those gates. Balls. Right, we'll take that one. Two. Save image. That one. Three. Save image. Did we get the reverse flamingo? Save image. Nope. 4. I want one more. You work it out. 2 blokes pretending to be women, 2 women pretending to be blokes. Oh, Jordan Price. So I picked Jordan Price now. Oh my gosh. Katie Price. Jordan Price. Katie Price. Div. Katie Price. Now. Images. Oh. Everybody's talking about me turkey teeth. Turkey teeth. Everybody's talking about his turkey teeth. That's not the picture I'm looking for, though. Oh, mate. What did they cost? Where's that picture I saw earlier on? It was like Jordan without makeup. You know when Alan Ireland saw himself eating in the mirror? Today. It's not going to come up, is it? I'm telling you, the picture I saw earlier on, I was just like, today's word is Ozempic. How do I know it's a bloke? Well, he's got a rectangular head, he's got deep set eyes, he's got a thick brow bone, he's got a short forehead, he's got wide cheekbones, he's got a massive mouth. Once on a log was a little bullfrog. He's got meatballs for knuckles, he's got long arms that hang way past the crotch. There are no hips. And he's got fake fun bags. I don't think I missed anything. Lord forgive me for I have sinned. FML. Right, anyway. We're looking at Deniz. I've done it. Deniz. Which one's Deniz there? I don't know. I think it's that one. Right, we'll take that as your last picture. And then we'll go, I want your face. I think I'll take that one. It's about right. It's not far off. Save image. There's your Deniz Acton. We can cut that one out because it came with gates. There it is. Deniz Actors. Done. Create. There you go. There's your first Turkish one. Next, Levent Balim. Levent Balim is an Instagrammer. I don't fancy your chances. Let's go straight to walking first, because then I know. Yeah, it's not happening. We're leaving. That's not anybody famous. You got no chance. It's a nobody. It's an absolute nobody. Next. Amit Jaran Sunuk. It doesn't have any right up for me. Images. YouTuber. No pictures. You got no chance with this one either. I don't waste my time with these people. I don't care how famous they are. You find the gates. I've taught you how to do it. I've done this one. I know this picture. Chicken nom nom thighs. Wait, I've done this one. Amit. Copy. Paste. I'm sure I've done this one. That policeman's looking a bit... Actually, the leg does look straight. I don't know, though. It's a bit female. That one's definitely out of order. So's this one. The chances of that one being real, I find unimaginable. There, the big fat ass from the back. We're done. Look at those legs. 8 and 4. Her feet are literally being squashed into the ground. Literally. Her legs look like they just grew out of those shoes. Does my bum look big in this? How many pairs of handcuffs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of handcuffs. Oh, 6 pairs of handcuffs. I've lost my way. I wasn't expecting that. 6 pairs of handcuffs. Right, I mean, I've done this one, I'm sure I have. What's his surname? Sonok. Oh, it might be under Jarain. What is that? J-H Rain. J-A-H Rain. Jarain. It might be under Jarain. I swear I've done this one. I've seen that arrest picture before. That's funny though. I ain't seen that one before. Oh, we're done. There's no pictures. These are the only pictures of this person walking. That arm's akimbo on this policeman. I find it very odd. Same with this one as well. Arms away from the body, look. From Digwa. I've seen it so many times. Same with this policeman from Digwa. Feet at 8 and 4. Feet at 8 and 4. Knees in positions too. That's the best gait. That one and that one, I'm guessing. If that's him from the back. I swear I've done this one. Maybe I'm thinking of a different arrest. A different person. I find it doubtful though, because I've got a mnemonic memory. 1 second. Back file. Jarain. Oh, I have done it. I knew I'd seen it before. I have done it. You see, I have a lot of... No, I don't want to join. Not yet. I want grok. I really want grok. I want it so bad so I can make little videos of Shawnee. That skull, Sean, I fecking hate it. You can't see nothing through the boxes and the colours. I hate that skull, Shawnee. Right. You should never have used it. Mine was perfect. Just a red triangle to show you the distance in their eyes. Create. Backfile. Jarrain. I've got more gates here though. 1, 2, 3. Full mints there. I don't know where that is. 4. Jarrain. Paste. No. Jarrain. Tweet. And we're done. Jarrain fails forensics. The close set eyes look. The small ears, the small mouth. It's a small face. Squashy face. Oh, squashy face. We're done. Let's put you in the back file. Put you on this channel, Jarrain. Jarrain. His rapper name is Six Cuffs. Create. We're done. Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the president of Turkey. I've definitely done this person. Tayyip Erdogan. Copy. I've got quite a few Turkish followers on Twitter. I have a lot of Turkish friends. They own kebab shops. I used to be a kebab shop driver for a lot of different Turkish fellas. And regardless of them being Muslim, they were all good men. They all fed me. They all looked after me. Haji round the corner, he has fed me in a ratio. When we had no money, when we first moved into this house and we had no money, Haji fed us so many times for free. It was unreal. Free pizzas, free kebabs, free chips. Anytime he got a mistake at the shop, he used to bring it to us to feed us. Love him to bits. Absolutely love him to bits. I see a small face, pink lips, high set ears, widest in the hairline. Close set eyes, no brow bone. She got rounded eye sockets, look. You can see it from the bag in the eye. She's quite a tall girl, this one, isn't she, though? I remember when I first got... Well, I can't remember who my student is, but I think it's I don't know if it's a female. I think she might be a female. But she asked me to do Erdogan, and someone Turkish was just appalled by it, you know, the truth. Didn't like it. But they had the picture of the Turkish president from World War I or II. It's a real famous Turkish president. I went straight into images, straight to walking, found 4 gates, a long face, pulled it up, made the meme virtually on the spot and posted it within, I don't know, 5 minutes of him getting upset. And he freaked out when I showed him how far, just in his country alone. In Turkey alone, it's been going on millennia, same as it has ours, but I can trace it back through that president to 1920s. But it would have already been established. All of the Synagogue of Satan would have already been established worldwide. I believe the world wars were just to knock down buildings, to destroy the beautiful architecture, to stop us all asking questions. Who built that? Who built that? It doesn't matter which country I go to, whether it be Belgium, France, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, the men have got small faces. The ones in charge have got wide heads, small faces, and sloping jawlines. They walk like women because they are women. As hard as it is for my Muslim students to understand this is happening in the Muslim countries, it is, trust me. As far as I see it, I don't care what religion you are. As long as you're a natural person, you are my brother and sister. I'd even go to say some of these are my brothers and sisters if they're nice people, if they've repented. If they're like me, then and they're not like the people that did this to them, then God's going to forgive them. I don't care what you say, because he's an all-loving Father. And anybody who's sorry, and I'm telling you, these people should be really sorry for what they've done to the earth. We're not talking about a couple of people. We're not talking about 1,000 people. We're talking about billions of people being damaged by their lies. They lied about the earth and what shape it is. They lied about where we come from. They lied about what's in our foods and in the water. In everything. I saw a video clip when I first became a flat earther, and it was an interview with a NASA employee, a really sketchy, grainy video taken in a bar somewhere. And I was asking him questions, and he said, have they really lied about space? He said, NASA didn't just lie about space. They lied about everything. And I didn't realise, he wasn't just talking about NASA, he's talking about the people in charge. They've lied about everything through the board, so that we all argue and infight, so that there is no unity. You see, a stick on its own is a stick, but a bundle of sticks becomes a branch, and a bundle of branches becomes a trunk, and so on and so on. Walking with Donald Trump here, Erdogan on the right hand side from Flamingo, Digwa, you can't quite see it. You can there. Look at that broken leg. Look, you're walking like Daniel Day-Lewis in my left foot. There's a good one. Erdogan, full mint, foot at 8 and 4. Look, well, one of them. All the bodyguards, look, women. That one's a woman as well. The Sheikh's a woman. This one's a woman as well. Foot at 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and this one's a woman as well. They wear these robes to hide their hips in Saudi Arabia. In Turkey, they don't wear the robes so much. They wear suits, and the suits are manufactured and tailored to hide the hips. Look how big these trousers are. The waist is up here somewhere, because all of that from there downwards, that's woman, all woman. Erdogan, as hard as it is for my Muslim, my Turkish brothers and sisters to understand this. This is what's happening in Turkey. We've been lied to. It's all of us. So before you start arguing about religions, you better sort out the facts first. Because apparently these people can start wars in a blink of an eye. Just with propaganda, with lies. Apparently, hijackers brought down 2 buildings, and after the buildings had fell down, the FBI found the terrorist pilot's passport. 9/11 passport. You got to be fucking kidding me. 9/11 passport. Mohammed Atta. Was that his name? That's a good memory if I've remembered his name right. That's not it, is it? Syrian. Where's the picture of it? It was in perfect nick. There you go. Or his driving license. I don't know what they found. They found a load of stuff. Perfect nick. They knew exactly who it was. 10 minutes after it happened, they knew who it was. I'll tell you what. She's got pink lips, hasn't she, that one? Close set eyes. Let's go back. Because they're all flip-flops. Top to bottom, everything's a psyop. Including your president. Erdogan. Tayyip Erdogan. Shut up. I've done Tayyip Erdogan. I wish I'd named the countries. You know, like every celebrity. I wish I'd, like, this one's from Turkey. He's a footballer. This one's from Turkey. He's a president. Like that. I wish I'd marked my work like that. Tayyip Erdogan. Final answer, she's a girl. Right there. There's no changing it. There's no changing this. Once you understand how a human body works, male and female, these people can no longer hide from you. Everything they've done that was done in the dark gets brought into the light by forensics. Not by mud floods. Not by giants, not by flat earth, not by anything. Not even the Bible tells you how to do this, and it should. Shouldn't it, really? My ancestors would have left me a book stating this is what's going on and this is what's doing to you. Maybe it was in the Bible. Maybe it was in the Bible and they took it out. God created man in his own image. Male and female created he them. Just remember that. Tayyip Erdogan fails forensics. Let me get rid of you. I did upload you, didn't I? I did. Sem Yilmaz. I think I've done this one. I've done quite a few Turkish people. Why is Erdogan not coming up? ERD. That should find it. Erd. I'm in the right file. I am. Right. Sem Yilmaz. I think I've done this one. I'm not sure. Get images. Close set eyes. No brow bone. Flat forehead. Dial M for Masons. Widest in the hairline. High set ears. Pink lips. No cheekbones. Sloping jawline. Chin to tie ratio. Negligible. Talking about my forehead. I think I have done this person. I think I've used that picture. We'll find out in a minute. It's just searching for Erdogan again. There it is. I've got it under a different name, that's why. Amin. Is that his wife? The husband? I think it might be. I think I might have done the wife. Oh, she's still there though, look. Just the full minces are missing. I think I was after the husband there. I think I was after Amin, not Erdogan. Tayyip and Amin, Erdogan, there you go. Let's come back to class. Sem Yilmaz. Copy. Open the back file again. Search again. Paste. There you go. I'm looking at an egghead. High set ears, close set eyes, arching eyebrows, widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks, pink lips, chin to tie ratio, negligible. Gate shopping. The moment of truth. Do you have me any? Oh, she does have some. Right there, from Digwa. Oh, don't tempt me there. Please don't tempt me there. Oh, look at that. Double Digwa. We're in the army now. Whoa, whoa, we're in the... There's Sem. Look at Sem's full mints right there. Look at that mint. Wait. Are they gay? They're not lesbians. Surely the Turkish stars aren't allowed two lesbians up there on stage. They just must be friends, surely. No, I'm still having problems with these two. Maybe they are a Turkish gay couple. From Digwa, inline footfall lot. Not holding hands with the man. Maybe he is a lesbian. Yeah, we're done. There, right there, it is a woman. Sem Yilmaz, female. So is this one. They're both women. Look at the shoulder tilts. And again, Sem Yilmaz, full mints, ski with legs. Shoulder tilt from Digwa, that's a man. Look at his chin to tie ratio. Look at Sem's chin to tie ratio. Look at that neck. Look at that no neck. Easy to see, right? Right, I think I've done this one. Back file, Sem Yilmaz, I have. And I did use that picture. Wow, my mnemonic memory is wonderful at times. It really is. Pink. That picture, look. I told you I used that picture. Paste. Sem Yilmaz, post. We're done. Close this window. Next. Open. Close. Cut this one out. Erdogan. I did Erdogan. Sem Yilmaz is the one after. There. That was fast. Sem Yilmaz, paste. Create. Done. Next. Defne Samyeli. Another Turkish actor. I don't know this name, so I might not have done this one. You might get me here. Copy. Open. Paste. 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 Definitely Samueli. Those are some broad ash. Look at the bone here, look. That strap, in no way, in any lifetime, even if we was running a million different lifetimes, a million different ways, that bra strap would never, in a million lifetimes, climb its way over that clavicle, look. Women's shoulders just slope straight into the arm. That's why the bra strap falls off the shoulder. From the neck inwards. That right there, never. Not happening. Straight long legs right there. That looks like a penis. Ah, woo guy! It might be a penis. Can we get a close up? I want the other. I want that one. I want that one. He's got a big armpit, look, the lad. Big armpit, wide rib cage. We got a place to put Mama's spicy meatball. We got chin to tie ratio. We got a very square jaw. We got a wide mouth. Once on a log was a little bullfrog. Wide eyes and a short forehead that draws inwards, look, just like mine does. 3 places on a man's face to measure. It goes wide, then widest, look, at the cheekbones, it's widest, and then wide again at the jaw. When looking at the man's face, we measure wide, widest, wide again. On a woman, it's widest, narrow, narrower. Houston, psht, we have a problem. Daphne, it reminds me of Selma Hayek. There's the girlfriend with a squashy face. Look at those little teeth. They are turkey teeth. They're real turkey teeth. Beautiful eyelashes. A 5 head, widest at the top. Forehead slopes backwards. Wide eyes. Forehead goes straight up, look. Not backwards. Soft, close set eyes. Smaller teeth. Final answer. This is a dude. What is that? Ah, wooga! What is that? I'll tell you what. I know what that is.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
My ding ding dong. That's what you're touching. We'll take that picture and we'll zoom in on it. Save images. I'm a man. 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 He's a man. As above, so below. What are the chances? We'll take that picture. Save image. Oh. That's the same picture, innit? Penis picture. I swear down, that's a cock-a-doodle-doo. It is. That's a bigger one, innit? No, that's the same picture you got, Peter. That is a penis. I'm telling you now. He's a big fella on the end, isn't he? That one. Well, they're all big fellas, but he's a big fella. Let's go back. Oh my gosh. Right, where am I? Come here. Open that. Definitely wants the spandex section. That looks like a penis. It can't be. Surely that's the light bouncing off the dress. Back. Got no gates for me, mate. Come on, you big lanky gangly thing, yeah? Yeah. I'll tell you now, not in a million years is a baby ever coming out of that section there. I was never going to see a C-section. There ain't even any hips. You got to be kidding me. Definitely Samueli walking. Moment of truth. Oh, my God. Hello? We're on our way. Look at the size of those feet. Wildlife and fisheries. We're done just on that. On that alone, I failed thee. If you ever meet a woman with a foot that's bigger than your arm, run. Dun, 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 dun. Run. And again, look at the size of that oofer. I reckon they're size 13 if they're anything then. Oh, he's just going from strength to strength, mate. Is that you there? It is. Straight legs, knees together. It's a man. There's another one. Straight legs, knees together. It's a man. Are you in the back file first? No, she's not. He's not. Let's take these pictures. Save image. Wait. Is that him? I don't know if that's him. Dizzy Kefereshi. Dayara. No, it's someone else. That one is though. Save image 1. So's that one. 2. 3. Look, on the catwalk, don't even give a damn look. Big, long, straight legs, knees together, massive feet, space between them. Game over. Same here. Straight legs, knees together. Look, no diamond, no McDonald's arch, no house, no nothing. No, don't tempt me there. Stop it. I want that one though. Save image. 4. I just want one more. And that one there will do it. Save image. And I'll take your face and we're out of here. Deafening. I don't know how you say your name. I don't care. Open. Yeah, it's a bit small. That one's better. We'll take that as your face. Save image and we're done. Next. Akuna Kili. Paste. Definitely some yelly. Next. Akuna Kali. Let's see if we've got you in the back file. Search. We're done. Right there. Small face. Look how small that triangle is. Look at the general size of the head. Look. Tiny face. It's pushed downwards. When looking at the male and female skull, the female has a tiny face because the skull pushes it downwards. She has a big head, close set eyes, small face. She has a big head, close set eyes, small face. Images. Yeah, the book of Ecclesiastes, talking about his gate, it's very vague. Don't use that as a proof in the Bible because it's not. It's a slight reference to this subject. It doesn't say that the devil is secretly transgendering children before my very eyes and then they're ruling over me all of my life. That is not what it says. It says about his countenance, what he wears, and his gait. It's a slight reference. Not a single person in this world has picked up on that at all. You know what I mean? Someone pointed it out. Yeah, someone pointed it out to me. The book of Ecclesiastes. I showed it to everyone. But it's, it's very vague. Of all the people I expect to tell me that this was going on, it would be Jesus. But there's no reference to any of this anywhere in the Bible. Transgendering, because they don't even want you to know that they had the technology 5,000 years ago to do this, and they did. By the buildings that they built, they had the technology to do this. So it's missing. It's a very vague pointer to this subject. Very vague. You already have to have knowledge of this subject to even pick up on the word gate. And excessive laughter. Well, that'll be me, right? Excessive laughter. But like I said, it's too vague. Way too vague space. There's no reference to this at all anywhere. They might reference it in songs. Dude looked like a lady, but it's so vague. Nobody picked up on it. It took learning the human skeleton for me to pick up on this. I had umpteen teachers from Mr. E, Michelle XX, Hans Warmack, the list is endless. Those that we've got gates and faces on all turned out to be flip-flops. God is my shepherd, is my rod and my staff. He prepares a table for me in front of my enemies. And likewise, for all the sins I've committed, I'm going to have to sit at a table with other people where I'm on the receiving end. Justice. It's not much to ask for, is it? Akuna Kelly, backfile. You're not there. Squashy face. It's a woman, final answer. Is that his husband? He's got big cheekbones, hasn't he? I've got pink lips right here. Small, close set, rounded eyes, widest in the hairline, tiny ears. It's a woman, final answer. 5 head, close set eyes, pink lips, rosy cheeks. She might even be pregnant in that picture. We're going to go straight to walking. Walking. Oh, there's one there. Akuna Kali. Mania with the big shoulders. Is that the only one? From Digwa, but that's not him, is it? Akuna Kali. Yeah, that's the only gate. That is literally the only gate. Is that his wedding now? It is his wedding. Give me a wedding day mince. That's the closest to a wedding day mince. There's no more gates. I'll put street in. Let's give him another chance. I think I've looked at this person before. I've seen that picture before. Akuna Kali. Right, we're done. Yeah, there's no pictures. Next. I've taught you how to do it. Send me the gates. I'll make you the meme. But I'm not spending hours looking for these people. That is a huge jawbone. Wide eyes. And a short forehead. Walking. Yeah, we're out of here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no pictures. It's just not famous enough. Oh, is that a stair fail though? Oh, I can't see it. If it is him. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're done. Next. Aziz Yildirim. Aziz. My hairdresser is called Araz. He's a great barber. Turkish. There we go. Images. Searching Aziz Yildirim. No jawbone. Pink lips. Close set eyes. She looks like she got a vertical forehead. Yeah, she does. Small face. Yeah, this one's not happening. I don't think there's a lot walking. Oh, maybe. No, maybe not. I don't know which one's him. That one's mincing now. Again, no gates. If that's him, partial. No, it's in full mince. Sorry, it's not a partial. I thought that one there. There, full mince. If it's him. Not enough gates. Again. Street. No, we're done. Alright, I'm leaving. Next. Esra Errol. 33, father. Everywhere I look, I see that number. 33 every time, father. Paste. Esra Errol. Images. He's got chin to tie ratio, that's for sure. Was he a football player? Oh, he was a male Turkish footballer. Oh, look what number he was. 2 trees, father. Everywhere I look, I see the number 33, father. He's got meatballs. He's got big hands. A place to put mama spicy meatball. He's got long uppers. He's got quite long arms. That's a man. Final answer. Rectangular, far apart heights, a massive skull look, big face. Rectangular, deep set, far apart eyes of a short sloping forehead. Widest in the cheekbone look, not in the hairline. The chin's been feminised. If that's him. It is him. Yeah, it is him. Still got a big jawbone look. Look at these cheekbones. The widest part on a man's face is below his eyes. It deepens. It puts his eyes deeper into his skull. These cheekbones deepen. That's why we say deep set eyes. Because of these cheekbones and that brow bone. It puts the eye backwards into the face. Into the skull. What's his name? Esra. Are you in the back file, Esra? Oh, he is. We've already been here, done that. Esra Errol. Paste. Dirty tree finder. There were 6 gates there. Walking. We're done right there. It's a man, straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. On the cover of a magazine, Vogue. Gotcha. Straight legs, space between the feet. Problem in the picture, right? You must be able to see it. It doesn't matter what age you are, you can tell by the way someone walks. Knees together, knees apart from Digwa. Esra Errol is a dude. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Esra Errol. That'll do. Somewhere on there. Paste. Done. Next. Philip Glass, American composer and pianist. That's a woman. Final answer. Close set eyes. Didn't we do this one last night? There's no gates. Walking. Yeah, it's come up. Look, walking. It shouldn't be there. Oh, we did it. We already did it. Philip. No, it's not even Philip Glass. We're done. Get off my screen. Next. Gloria Gaynor, 2 first names. GG, 77 father. Let's take that, put you in the back file. Gloria. Paste. Gloria Gaynor. Come back to class. There we go. Images. We're done. Look at that. Go on. Tell me that it's different in other nations. Go on, tell me. Tell me that the woman's got a bigger face than a man. Whether they're African, Chinese, Indian. It doesn't matter. Right? God made it real simple. It doesn't matter what nation you come from. The woman gets the smaller face. The man gets the bigger face. The bigger triangle belongs to the man of that nation. The smaller triangle belongs to the woman. Draw a triangle on them faces. Go on. In your mind, draw the triangle. This one looks like Oprah Winfrey to me. Because it's a male skull. Which is why when people said, when I was younger, you look like Jim Carrey, it was my mannerisms that made them think that. My big teeth were far bigger than Jim Carrey's smile. Jim Carrey's got turkey teeth in. She's got a small, narrow dental arch. Like this girl here. I've got these teeth, these big, wide, lion smile teeth. The skulls work perfectly. Once you have registered these shapes, these positions, the shapes of the eyes, the position of the nose, position of ears, width of cheek, size of 5 head, slope in the jaws. Once you've registered these markers in your head, you look at normal people and you will see a smaller face, a bigger face. You see the wider mouth, a narrow mouth. You see pink lips, you'll see red lips. You'll see soft eyes, coffee bean shaped eyes, look, versus open, wide, rectangular. Look, it's a rectangular eye socket. These are rounded, small eye sockets. This one's got a sloping back, short forehead. This one's got a big, flat 5 head with a widow's peak. The power of forensics is phenomenal. It's the greatest gift and clue that the Heavenly Father left us all. Anybody telling you there's another topic better than this is full of shite. I've studied all of them. There's nothing that fascinates me more than forensics. Nothing. And I love flat earth. I truly love flat earth. In fact, it did fascinate me for a long time. But it wore out the minute I knew I was surrounded by these lying, fecking toe rags everywhere. All over the flat earth, in me chat. All the videos I watched, all flip-flops. Some of them telling the truth, some of them telling lies. Some of them mixing it all up. So that when you go out and you start talking to people, you sound like an absolute crazy fool. Because you want to talk about all these subjects that are absolutely unprovable. Reptilians. Let's have a look. Look, we did it the other day for Dipwog. Reptilians. Images. There you go. That's all the information you're going to get on it. Some cartoons. That's it. That's all the internet has to offer on reptilians for proof. Flip-flops with pink lips and wide heads talking about a bullshit subject. And it's all over the place, whether it be reptilians, Bigfoot, UFOs. As long as you're distracted and you haven't found out about the flip-flops. Because when you find out flip-flops, you can spot the liars. When you can spot the liars, you realise who's doing this to you, don't you? And there's one thing they've all got in common. They hate Jesus Christ. I'm telling you now. Images. That's a man, that's a woman. Shush. Oh my gosh, Alex! Anne Widdecombe, dead at 78. 26-year-old murderer. 26, 3 26s. 6. Okay, so Anne Widdecombe. Someone's put Anne Widdecombe in the chat. Is that why I've seen Anne Widdecombe's face today? Has someone murdered him? Wait, hang on. Let me just reply. Oops. Question mark. Right, that's going to go off again now. He's going to reply. We'll get to Anne Widdecombe in a minute, boys and girls. Let me get rid of this girl. Gloria Gaynor, back file. She is there. He is there. Gloria Gaynor. Gloria. 2 first names. Paste. 1, 2, 3. 3 gates. So, let's just add this one in. Walking. Gloria Gaynor. Yes, what? He's dead. I know he's dead, but was he murdered? That's what I'm asking. Twisting his foot out on purpose, look, trying to create an 8 and 4. In reality, he's still paused. I want your real gate. Where is it? There's 3 of them. That's none of them. There it is. No. The knee is punching forward, though. It looks like Oprah Winfrey again. Is that the Gloria? It is. There's a Digwa and there's a straight knees together lot. That's a good picture. I like that one. It's a shame the camera's not round. No, I cannot find Gloria Gaynor's gates. They've scrubbed them. Let's go to street real quick. Oh, balls. They caught the suspect real quickly, did they really? I wish someone would tell me these things. Right, hang on. I can't find Gloria Gaynor's gates, but they are there. If you've got Twitter, you can go see the gates. 1, 2, 3 of them. Let's come back. That first one's a belter. Let's close Gloria Gaynor down. Right, let's put Anne Widdecombe straight in this list, shall we? Gloria Gaynor, where there? Gloria Gaynor, paste. Done. Gloria Gaynor added. Whoa! Look at the shoulders on him. Now, Erling Haaland, eat your heart out, love. That's what a real man looks like, Erling. He's not even trying. He don't even bench press or anything like that. That's what real men look like in the real world. Just from doing everyday jobs. Real men. Strong as oxes they are. The working class man. Right. Actually, we'll put Anne Widdecombe in so I don't forget. Anne Widdecombe. There you go. Let's come back. Jackie D. Shannon, 2 first names. Open. What did I call those 2 people? The 2 black girls. Well, they're meant to be black men, but the 2 black girls that do the really funny clips. I watched one earlier on and I was just literally rolling. Keel and Peele? Something like that, those 2. Oh, those 2 can make me laugh. They remind me of Richard Pryor and Chris Tucker. Right. That's a dude. On the shoulders alone, you can take he's got a bowling ball for a skull. Look. You can take the bowling ball and put it on that shoulder, and take the bowling ball and put it on that shoulder, and you will have 3 head whips straight across there. Look, 3 head whips. It's a man just by the shoulders alone. And the Adam's apple. Don't forget the double pronged Adam's apple. Is that a shear? That looks like shear. Yeah, I think we're done. Walking. Right. We are looking at Jackie Shannon, DeShannon, and there's nothing. Yeah, we're leaving. Yeah, we're definitely leaving. Nothing in the back file, right? Yeah, nothing. Alright, we're out of here. Next. Who's this? Yeah, this one's got no chance either. Images, Kim Jones. Oh no, this is a preacher. There might be a film. Hang on, let's go walking. I thought it was a YouTuber. Kim Jones. Is it a preacher? Or is he a clothes designer? Kim Jones, fashion designer. Kim Jones. I thought it was a pastor. We've done that one. Pastor Kimberly Jones. With his sex kitten MK Ultra clothing. Oh wow, my fecking, not a chance, mate. Not a chance. Even if I had 10 pints, I'd still know you was a bloke. Final answer, that's a man. I don't care if he's got pink lipstick on. Deep set eyes. Look at that brow bone overhanging the eye look. Bearing in mind, a doctor's come in and shaved that down. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any pictures. Walking, it's a pastor. Yeah, we're done. Kim Jones, you in the back file? Searching. Next. Nina Hagen, German singer. Katharina Nina Hagen is a German singer, songwriter, actress, blah blah blah. She's known for her theatrical vocals and rise to prominence during the punk New Deutsche Welle movement. The Neue Deutsch, eh? Right, let's have a look then. Yeah, that's a man, final answer. Look at the shadow casting jaw. Wide eyes, thick brow bone, short but wide forehead. Final answer. Yeah, that's a sloth. It's a wide-eyed sloth. I expect straight ahead, Captain. We're looking at Nina Hagen, who, without a shadow of a doubt, just on that head alone, it's an absolute block. Short forehead. Nina Hagen walking. There's a real girl. There's another real girl. 2 more real girls. Just him doing the Lambeth walk. Any pictures of him? No. Oh, That's not him, is it? No. That's a Pinky Punky, though. Yeah, we're done. Street. Yeah, we're definitely done. Close. Next. Chantel Brown. Back file. Open. Paste. Oh, look at that. I've got Kim Jones. I've got two of them, but both of them are the damn clothes inventor. Wankers asking me for the same requests. Chantel Brown. Away we go. Images. Wait, did that search? You didn't even search it, Peter. Paste. Chantal, close that window. No! I'm going to cry. There we go. I can see again. Right, I'm back. We're looking at Chantel Brown with Matt Goss from from Bros. Matt Goss, pink lips, soft eyes, large five head. There's your man with a bigger eye look, the deeper set, further apart eye look. Brow bone, no brow bone. Wide cheeks, no cheeks look. Red lips, pink lips. She's got big ears for a girl, I'll give her that. Soft jawline. Matt Goss in full mince. Not a good shot though. Straight legs, can't really see it. Chantal Brown. Is that him? Gotcha. Straight legs, knees together. Not straight legs, look. Knees are not together. It's just it's just that little distance, look. That diamond shape there that isn't here, look. A man gets an isosceles triangle. A woman gets a diamond. Matt Goss in full mince. Proving it by your girlfriend here, Chantal. Oh, we're out of pictures. Yeah, this ain't happening. Walking. Let's have a quick look. Look at that mince on Matt Goss. Look at the shoulder tilt. The arms akimbo. Chin to tie ratio on the husband. Let's go back a picture. Stair fail. It's not a good one on Matt, look. See, a woman can keep her knees together if she's coming down the stairs, look. There's the real man there. Someone did it on Twitter once when they was arguing with Bevy. It was a girl in Australia, I think. She came down the stairs with her knees together, but she was purposely doing it. She doesn't naturally come down the stairs like that. That's Pamela Anderson, isn't it? I swear that's Pamela Anderson. Ash. We're done. This one's not famous. Next. Wranglestar. What is Wranglestar? Popular YouTube. You got no chance. I'm just going to go straight to walking. YouTubers. I don't do them. They bore me. They've got no pictures. See you later. Next. Cookie King. YouTuber. You got no chance. I'm telling you. I go straight to walking. You're wasting my life. These people are not important. Oh, might have, you know. Female gay. And there's Cookie, whatever her name is, with the big hips. The only one that's not mincing. Basket. Look at the X Factor in them legs there, though. Chicken no. Women. This is a fact. Women from just underneath the elbow start to spread wider and wider and wider and wider, and they keep getting wider all the way just below the crotch. Bink. It's a woman just by that area there alone. There's another partial here. No, where was it? There. It's no good to me. There's a nice mince there. Digwer on the left. My girl here, not giving me nothing. She is a girl though. There's no gates. We're done. There's no pictures. Final answer, it's a girl. There's no video either. Gareth Thomas, 2 first names, Welsh actor. Back file. Open. Paste. Done. Gareth Thomas. Long face. Pink lips. Close set eyes. Pork chop sideburns. This ain't happening. I'm leaving. Walking. Yeah. Done. Bill Travers. What's up with you, daft dog? There's no one here. Is there? Someone here? No, there isn't. It's walking around like someone's here. Bill Travers. Yeah, this one's not happening either. You got no chance. Walking. Oh, partial. No good to me. Yeah, no good to me. Yeah, I'm done. Bink. Bink. Face. Close to eyes, arching eyebrows, flat forehead, widest at the top, small ears, pink lips, soft jawbone, chin to tie ratio. Should be able to do this by yourself by now. Bink. Bosh. Dosh. Last one. Anne Widdicombe. Right, apparently Anne's died today. The killer was 26. 3 times 26 is 78, Anne's age. They love to do gematria. She-mantria, as me and Shaw call it. Never, again, it doesn't fascinate me. The illusion does all that bollocks with the numbers. It means nothing to me. The only thing in this world that should mean anything to any of you is the skeletons. Because you can spot the liars with it. Go put that on the illusion's face. You'll soon have an answer. She had the gall to do a walk-in video and think she was going to get away with it. She's not the first, though. There's a few of them done it. Gone and done walk-in videos, which just made it worse for them. You got to understand, right? All my students learnt the skulls so they can look at your face and do it, and then they learnt the bodies from me as well. And they learnt them properly. Not the way other shitty excuse me language, other teachers teach you. They want to lie to you. They won't even show their faces. They're faceless. Faceless trolls. And you trust them. You come here and you're like, next Wex. Get next Wex to put his face on and put his gate on. Soon as Mr. E, and he didn't mean to do it, he didn't think we was going to strip him like that, but we did. Soon as Mr. E put his partial gates up there, he was screwed. Not one of them want to walk towards the camera. Bink. Anne Widdicombe. It's a dude. Look at that face. Wide rectangular eyes. They've softened the jawline, that's all. He's still got chin to tie ratio. Look, if he was wearing a tie, it'd be down here somewhere. Is that... Look at Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan, 2 first names. Look at Piers Morgan's 5 head. Anne Widdicombe was not a very big man, look, but his feet are still bigger than Piers. Not as wide as Piers, apparently, but it could just be the shoes. But as big as. Because small men still have big feet, don't they? Anne Widdicombe walking just like a man. Space between his feet, dude. Don't call him out on that foot either. Some men flick the feet out when they walk. It's just regional variations, I call it. He walked like an hunchback, didn't he? Arm ratio, look, 40% on the legs, 60% on the body. It's a man. Just by the arm ratio, he can almost scratch his knee. Women's arms will be up here somewhere, just like 3-4 inches higher. And I'm not saying a woman can't have longer arms than normal women. Well, I say normal, I just mean the natural ratio of things. It's like you get taller men, smaller men, longer arms, bigger hands. That is an absolute monster right there, isn't it? I don't know who that is. Is that Anne Widdicombe's son? Wouldn't surprise me. Look at them shoulders on Anne. And the husband. Who's that? Is that his dad? 88-year-old mother. We've got no pictures. Anne Widdicombe, you're letting me down, mate. Walking. Dude look like a lady. The dude still looks like a lady. Oh, your wife's wearing a dress, I see. A skirt, a skirt. Oh my, it's just a bloke in drag lot. It's just a bloke in stockings and high heels. I've seen pictures like this on Tinder. Is it Tinder? Whatever they post on Twitter. That picture of that guy in the, I don't know what it is. He's a bald guy with a beard in a dress. Dressed just like that. But he's bald with a beard. And he's got a caption underneath it. Would you date me? We're done right there. Straight legs, knees together. And again, right there, if that's Anne, I don't think that is Anne though. It's not. I don't know who that is. Anne Widdicombe. Put your name in the back file quickly, Anne. Copy. And it's strange that they run these rituals on people and nobody questions any of it. Straight load. Stairfail, we're done right there. Stairfail. Is that Anne Widdicombe when he was young? That is not Anne Widdicombe 2026. He's got a big jaw though, whoever it is. Let's go back. What do you mean, what's the matter with NextWex? NextWex says it's not all of them. I'm telling you now, right? Anybody who tells you it's not all of them is a downright liar. Every single celebrity in the world is either secretly transgendered or secretly double transgendered. A double flip-flop. Can you imagine that? Where's this twat from earlier on? Let me have a look. Where is it? No, it's something else. I forgot to block you. I wanted to show it to Shawnee before I blocked you. Dang it! I can't find it. Oh, there. This one. Sean. Is this you, Sean? Yeah, here. I didn't know you'd done this, Sean. Yeah, Bink. All famous bands on earth are inverted in sex. I agree, Sean. Sean's one of my students. I could already do skulls, but we both learned gates at the same time. So Sean's been around as long as I have almost. He didn't start making memes for a couple of years after me. I was doing all of his requests. And once he had the hang of it, he started making them himself. That's a big hand, don't you think, Sean? They look like meatball knuckles. That is not my body either. Well, that's not him. That's not you. Whatever. I don't care. Let me block you anyway. Not you, Sean. I nearly blocked you, Sean. Let me block you. The fact of the matter is, they're going to lie to you. I've been all the way through Flat Earth. I was lied to in a stupid amount. I can't find this picture. I was lied to in a stupid amount of ways. And part of this journey is that you stand your ground. When you know the truth, you stand your ground. Most of you have done it with Flat Earth, right? You stood your ground, you lost your friends and family, la la. These people knew you was going to lose friends and family over it because they just can't handle the weight of the truth. They're not, and the word is beautiful, they're not articulated enough to manage that vast amount of knowledge, that vast amount of truth. They're not articulated enough. This is why I've told you, you've got a higher IQ than most. He chose you out of millions upon billions of people. He chose you. And don't feel sad about this. I've felt sad so many times and down because of these people. This is why I try not to interact with them in any way. I don't answer them. I don't speak to them. Here and there, I might have if someone gives me a piece of ammunition to load up and fire, I can't help it. A funny joke or something, I can't help it. I've got to fire that off before I block them. But 9 out of 10 times, I block any troll that wants to even say the earth ain't flat, or that I'm spinning, that water's bendy, or that male and females look alike, because we don't. We look nothing alike. The hardest part of all of this is accepting that it's all of them. The studying is easy. Because I've made it easy, right? I can teach someone in 4 to 5 minutes flat how to do this. And you should be able to as well. Forget about all the other subjects. You screw with people's minds. Stick with the skeletons. Teach them how to spot the differences the way I've taught you. And as soon as they can do it, then you can have a flat earth conversation with them. Fake space. Chemtrails. When they can see the pilots are all women. It's just... I wish I'd learnt this subject first. Above all other subjects. I wish I'd learnt this one first. It would have made my life so much easier. Once you can see the difference in the male and female skull, look at the brow bone here. Don't get me wrong, a man does have two little dimples in his skull, up there and there, you see it? But it slopes back from the brow bone. The woman's is a vertical five head with those two bumps right there. The eyes on a man are deeper set, look. The eye sockets are deeper. They're cavernous. The women's are rounded, look. Not rectangular like a man's. The cheekbones on a man protrude way more out. The widest part on a man's face is below his eyes. The widest part on a woman's face is in the skull. Bink. Anne Widdecombe. Are you in the back file? I forgot. I've got ranting. Come here. Yes, he is. There you go. Anne Widdecombe. Paste. 5 male gates. It's a dude. But then they all are. All politicians that are women are actually men, and all politicians that are men are actually women. Everything's an inversion. And if it's not inverted, it's double inverted. A man to a woman back to a man. A woman to a man back to a woman. And anybody who wants to tell me that Hunter Schafer is a normal person, you're kidding. You're absolutely kidding. Right, Anne Widdecombe, let's cut you out for the show. And we're done. Let's take some more requests. Anne Widdecombe. Paste. Somewhere around there. Where is it? There she is. There it is. Not done. Create. Lovely. Close. Open a new window. Why is that black? There we go. Open a new window. And Holly Valance. Holly Valance. Holly Valance. Kiss, kiss. There's not much photos, but you can do Chevridge, aka Goatis. It's important to me because he's a popular truther. There's no pictures. I've already looked. There's nothing. There's not a gate in sight. I looked the other day. Done it about 3 times. There's nothing. I'd have him in the back file. Sean, are you listening? Have you got Severidge or whoever he's talking about? Because there's no pictures. Holly Valance. Feel grateful I was given an open-minded attitude. Well, it's not good to be open-minded because anyone can put any shite in there. I like a closed-off mind. I'm not closed off, but I don't let anything in. I don't let reptilians in. I don't let the mud flooders in. I don't let any of the other topics in anymore. It's all bollocks to me. It is. It's a distraction. What's the matter with Nextworks? What do you mean, what's the matter? I've just told you. He says it's not all of them. He's a liar. Fake mother is what he is. Or she. Whatever it is, it's not what it tells you it is, that's for sure. Otherwise, it'd put his face up there. None of them want to do it. No, do that. Not one of them want to put the face and gates up there. I've got videos. I've got memes. I don't care. Amala Eka Punabi. Because I'm a bloke. Amala. A male. Eka Nobby. That one. Influencer. YouTuber. No chance. I'm telling you now. Dink, dink, dink. Blair White. Blair White. American YouTuber. You got no chance. I'm telling you, these people don't have gates. I don't even bother with them. Mimi Keen. I'll take a look. But I will not waste my life. I'm looking for people that everybody knows that I can prove the wrong gender. Not use guesswork. Blair White again. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Aaron Taylor. Why is it not coming up? Johnson, actor. That's a long face. Next. Jose Mourinho, been done. Brandon Flowers. Is that a singer? I think I've done that one. Brandon Flowers. Kelly Jones. Mrs. Jones. Kelly Jones. Famous person. If the flat earth influences our inverted control opposition, what is the best arguments for flat earth? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How long you been doing this? Water's level, I'm not spinning. Come back when you got answers. Nina Hagen, done. Is that all of them? Yeah. Christopher Hitchens, that's a good one. I can't stand Christopher Hitchens. Can't stand her. Christopher Eric Hitchens. All right, let's come back. Oh, for all those people, William Orbit. It's pretty simple. You go to the chat, you type the @sign, you put G2, and the minute you put G2 in, it'll say my name, and all you got to do is click on my name, and it'll literally spell my name out for you. It doesn't put any gaps in there apart from where you got to write. And when you type something to me, I can see it. I'll pay attention to this. I don't pay attention to any of this. You're all talking to each other, right? I pay attention to this. That's a direct contact with me. Peter, pay attention. William Orbit. You got me attention. There you go. William Orbit. Bink. Right, let's come back. Holly Valance. I think I've done Holly Valance. Bunk. Australian, right? Kiss, kiss. Right, Holly Valance. Away it goes. Images. They all fancied Holly when I was younger. He was from Neighbours, right? He was on Neighbours. He looks like that barmaid. He's Australian as well. Looks like this one as well. Big male face. We've got a Getty image telling you it's a bloke. I've got clavicles. I've got a double-pronged Adam's apple with trachea scars, look. Bink, right there. Game over. Mastoids on show. Is that the girlfriend? It's got to be. She's got the egg-shaped head. He's got a cannonball. Look at the width on these cheeks. Just look at the size of them cheeks. You've seen them before. I've got a set like that. Images. Dink. Home. Open. I've got a set of cheeks like that. Big cheekbones. Big cheekbones. Square jaw. Shadow caster look. Chin to tie ratio. Holly Valance. Male hips. Male sitting trousers look. Short zipper just like mine. I don't have a zipper that comes from the belly button a foot long that comes all the way down here. Only women have it. Again with a 5 head. Look, who's got a bigger face? Holly Valance. Bigger head. Wider face, look. The long narrow face of a woman. Holly Valance. Fails forensics. On the skull. It's a dude in disguise. Widest in the middle, look. And there's Holly Valance. Game over. Straight legs, knees together. I know the foot's kicked out a little bit, but every man's foot does drag a little bit there. Either inward or a little bit outward. But not towards 8 o'clock, look. It's still not at the angle of a woman's. Real gait. And again, the soft-faced woman with the pink lips. And the 5 head. And then the absolute bowling ball of an head. He's got small hands, though. Holly Valance. Miscoloured fingers. He's got small hands. I don't know how big. He's not very big though, is he? Yeah. With the ruby slippers on. Holly Valance is a man. Oh, I thought that was a penis for a second. I really did. Holly Valance. Back file. Yep, he's in the back file. Let's close that. Open it. Post. Open. Holly Valance. With gates. Paste. Tweet. Lovely. Let's come back to class. Holly Valance fails forensics. He's a man. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Look at the size of that shoe there. There's your woman, look, with the Q line, the thick chicken nom-nom thighs, look. Look how wide and angled she is, look. One foot in front of the other, one knee next to the other. Even under the dress, look, you can tell it's a man. Just like when you're looking at the Pope, when you see the Pope's legs like that underneath the robes, you're like, I'm free. Ollie Valance. Have we got a penis shot, Ollie? That'd be nice. What is that? Ooh. Not as good as the other one we found earlier on. Now that was a donger. This one. He's a bit of a tucker, isn't he? He's a tucker. See, Freemasons, they don't care what brick wall it is, as long as there's a brick wall behind them. We're done. Holly Valance. I did post him, didn't I? Yeah. Just need your gates, Holly, before I go anywhere. Walking. Right there. In the real world, the number one rule in forensics, remember this please, especially you newbies, it's knees together, knees apart. In the real world, you're going to watch people's knees. Don't look at the feet. Remember, people walk like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They walk quickly. It's very hard to catch that full mince and that... I've got an itch, sorry. That full mince and that soldier's march. If you wear a pair of spy glasses like I do, you can record anyone at any time. Go home and review your situation. When I first started doing this, and I went up Cleethorpes where I knew there was going to be lots of people, I literally thought I was surrounded by flip-flops. Literally thought, in the beginning, that first night, I thought I was the only man on earth. I really did. I thought it was, the whole world was was against me. It was a game just for me. That's what I was thinking the first night I discovered this. I just thought they were everywhere. And when I went out and I wasn't very good at it, I thought I've made lots of mistakes. You mistake certain midsections like this, where the knee, someone says that, no, that's straight, that's a man. And it's not, it's a woman. The knees flicking outward, the foot's flicking outward. That's a man, straight knees, knees forward, feet forward. You have to learn to do this for yourself, you really do. Stand your ground until you know this subject. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. Ollie Valance with a big thick neck. Doing a dirty baffo. Fails forensics. You don't need any more. Look, there's another Digworth and there's straight legs, knees together. Look at the difference. Learn these shapes. And when you get used to seeing them, you'll instantly know diamond from Digworth, it's a woman. Straight legs, knees together, knee punching forward, it's a man. Just by a single frame. Holly Valance fails forensics, boys and girls. It's a dude. But I've taught you, it's all of them. Those that tell lies to you will tell you it's not all of them. And there's lots of people out there, including the twat I just blocked on Twitter, that it's not all of them. I went to school with one. He's definitely a guy. What, because you went to school with him, that makes him a guy, does it? He was sat with all the boys. He's got a boy's name. Does that make him a boy, does it? Same with this. Just because a male look, in the name. Just because it's got a female name, a Marla, it doesn't make it a woman. It says OXO on the side of buses, but I can't get any for sale off the bus driver, you know? And that's what we're looking at. Same problem. People think because they went to school with someone, it makes them that gender. Look at that chin to tie ratio. I'm done. Right there, that's a man. Right there. I don't know how many I went to school with. All I can tell you is Amanda gave me a love bite. I wish I still had Facebook and that with Amanda and that on it, because then I could go look at the friends and see how many of the friends that I went to school with are secretly flipped as well. It panics me because Amanda hangs around with all the girls that I used to hang around. Amanda wasn't there very often, but the girls that I grew up and love as friends were all best mates with her. When I bumped into one of my other friends who hangs around with her, been to a wedding, best mates with her. When I called her out, when I showed her, first of all I showed her the skulls, my friend. I showed her the skulls. And then I showed her the difference in men and women walking. Then I started showing her celebrities. And her face started to drop as she could see men were walking like women, women walking like men. I went, you know where this is going? She went, no. And she's so innocent. And I went straight to the back of the book to Amanda's husband, Jack. I went, does Jack walk like a man or a woman? She went, a woman? I went, that's right. Your mate, Amanda, has been lying to your face all your life. It's in the name. Do you get it? Amanda. And I could see it in my friend's face, that recognition of that name, Amanda, in your face. And when I told her you pinned me down with Amanda and let Amanda give me a love bite, my friend couldn't even remember doing it. And my friend has also got son and man code. And the other friend I want to speak to is also another son and man code. Along with Amanda. Amanda is a son and man code. Amanda's got both. The son in the surname, the man in the first name. And they're friends with Amanda. So they're the flat earth deniers as well. So all of these things add up, don't they? You've all been through it, right? You've been through it in your memories, your school friends. When I realised Amanda had given me that love bite and I knew Jack was a woman, the shudder that came through me, the shudder that... It was just, ugh. A bloke gave me a love bite and I didn't know. All my life I've been straight. Or at least I thought I was. Then I found out not only was I jacking off to men with boobs, I'd been pinned down and given a love bite. What else have I done in my life? Have I had sex with one of these things when I was drunk? I've got 2 one-night stands that are questionable. I just can't think back. It's just too far, 30 odd years ago. But the point is this: they've fooled us all our lives. If I myself at 14 went to school with one and was pinned down and given a love bite by him, what happened to you, ladies? How many girls have you been in intimate contact with and not known because you didn't realise you was looking at a female's skull? This is a man. He's got low set ears. He's got a very square jaw. It's been feminised, but look at the length on his neck. And Mark, right, we're just going to go to walking because it's an influencer. And I'm leaving. I'm done. Next. Blair White. American YouTube. You got no chance. Walking. For all you... Oh, maybe you have got me. Oh, maybe you have. There's a nice one there, if that's him. That's a perfect straight-legged man. Wait, I might have this one. I might have seen that. Have I seen this person before? It's the bow and arrow thing that's got me. Wait. Blair White. Post. No, there's no pictures. There is a gate, though, and that's a second gate right there. What's going on there? What is that? Is that a midget or a child? Can't make my mind up. Whatever it is, it's a woman. 1, 2 gates for Blair White. I'm just going to check the back file. I'll take these 2 pictures. Save image 1. Barely worth making a video for, is it? It's only lasted a minute. Back, and I'll take that. Look at that peanut head there. Look at that dial M. Dial M for Masons. It looks like the Google logo. 5 head, close set eyes, small, high set ears, 6 teeth on show, long nose, sloping jawline, pointed chin, no trachea, no meatball placement, no mastoids. Final answer, that's a girl. And this one is a dude. Look at the shadow caster. Look at that chin to tie ratio. Look at the flat, square shoulders, look. Right angle turns, look. Not sloping. Right angle turn, 90-degree turns everywhere, look, 90-degree turns. Blair, what are you in the back file before I do this? No. Don't take me there. I don't know where I'm going. Get off! Oh, did I just shut that? I don't know if I just shut that. I know I've got it. Face. Not good enough. Not good enough. That will do. Save image. Done. It's a dude. Final answer. Not really worth making into a video, is it? Mimi Keane, English actress. Let's have a look. Any relation to Roy Keane? Parents? No. Mimi Keane, images. That's a man, final answer. Shadow casting, square jawline, wide mouth, wide eyes, rectangular, wide eyes. Earrings hanging in line with a mouth look. Wide ass cheekbones, a head that narrows inwards. Short sloping forehead, brow bone shining back at me. Mastoids, trachea, and a place to put a meatball. Final answer, that's a man. Mimi Keane. MK. Turkey Tree Father in the boy's name. Images. Open. Mimi Keane. Paste. Away she goes. Whilst it searches for him, we'll go after Mimi's gates. Yeah, final answer. That's a dude. Look at his neck. Final answer. There he is walking. Straight legs, knees together. Even under the dress lock, the knee is punching forward. Mimi Keane walking. Blair White is an openly trans woman. There's no such thing as a trans woman. Still a dude. Whatever. Square shoulders. Look at those clavicles. Not a strap in the world would climb over that mountain there. He's never had the problem of a bra strap falling over that shoulder. Look, right angle turns. Strong neckline. Place to put mama spicy meatball. Chin to tie ratio. The wide set face of a man is what I'm saying. Oh, I thought I was out of pictures then. Mimi Keane. There's not many walking pictures. Let's go back to the top. There's one. Back file. Oh, we've already been and done it. Brink, a brink, a brink, a brink, a brink, brink, brink. Da-da-da-da. Mimi Keane, 4 gates. Drop it. Done. Next, we'll cut you out, Mimi Keane, real quick. There he is. 433. Paste. Mimi Keane. Gotcha. Next, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Copy, open, back file, paste. Let's take the hyphen out of that name right there. Don't we all wish we'd known sooner? I wish I'd known from the age of 4. I wish I'd known about God. Well, I did. My mum told me, but I didn't believe her because she was Roman Catholic and sent us to church and all this. It didn't make any sense to me. If she'd explained God to me through skeletons, oh my gosh, the way I described it to Horatio, the way I'm going to describe it to Harrison, there'll be no doubt in Harrison's mind that he is a child of God created in his image, and that the truth is the only thing that matters in this world. That's what my grandson's going to know. I can't wait to start teaching him sign language. Soon as he starts looking around, he's going to know everything. Toast, baked beans, bacon, sausages. He's going to be able to say stuff with his fingers before he can talk. Just like Horatio did. Aaron Taylor Johnson. You in my back file, Aaron. Still working on it. This is a girl. It doesn't matter whether someone says that they're openly something or not. Right? Here's your problem. Rachel Levine. This one is openly transgendered man, right? That's what you believe. It doesn't matter whether someone says they're openly something. This is a woman. This is not a man. This is a woman. Close set eyes, eye set ears. Widest at the top, not in the middle. Sloping jawline. I used to think it was a man. The way you did. What they did was they turned a woman into a man, made hair look masculine, and then told the world that it was just an open transgender, and it's not. It's a double flip flop. Sometimes you get an open one like Schaefer, one like Blair White, like you just said. I still investigate regardless whether they're openly trans or not. This person's openly trans, but it's a lie. That's why we do it. It's not a man, it's a woman. It's a woman pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman. That right there is as screwed up as Satan could make it, right? They've both got big 5 heads, look. Rachel's had his hair lifted, but regardless, I still see a girl. Double flip-flops. So it doesn't matter what they say about being open. They lie. They lie and they deceive. My mum forced me away from the church. I hated church because of my mum. I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in Jesus. Now it's different. When I went to my mum before she was dying, when I found out about the flat earth, and I told her, I found God. And she said, Peter. She wasn't Irish. Well, she's half Irish. She didn't speak Irish though. Peter, I've believed in God all my life. I said, I don't believe in God, Mum. I know there's a God. There's a difference. You believe in God. I know there's a God. I said, you believe in Jesus. I believe in Jesus. I can't prove it. I've got all these witness statements written by a bunch of flip-flops. The only thing that stands the test of time is all the pointers towards him, being the Lamb of God, being the one that freed the world from Satan's evil trick on us. I have faith in Jesus Christ. I don't have faith in God. God is self-evident to me, always has been, from the beginning of flat earth. But the moment I realised the earth wasn't spinning and that God came to my forefront of my mind, it was Jesus I saw on a cross. And you could tell me that the MK Ultra people have brainwashed me to think that at that time. And I agree. They could have done. But there's something very earthly about Jesus and his ways and his words and his wisdom and the way that he cared. There's something, nothing devilish in him whatsoever. People are like, Jesus is Satan. No, he's not. You're getting them mixed up. You haven't read the Bible properly. You haven't listened to the Bible properly. Jesus said he was God. No, he didn't. He said, I am that I am. He said, me and the Father are one in the same. He didn't outrightly say he was God. He didn't outrightly say he was God in the flesh. I'll tell you what he did say outright though. He said he was the Son of Man. That's what he said. And that's why these people don't want you to have any faith. They don't want you to believe in yourself, son of man, woman of man, sons and women of man. He doesn't want you to, Satan doesn't want you to have that feeling. He don't want you to feel that secure. And I know you didn't ask for all of this, but it came. And you're big enough and strong enough to carry the heavy load, right? Aaron Taylor Johnson's got pink lips, close set eyes, a 5 head, a widow's peak. She's widest in the hairline. She's got small, high set ears. Underneath that fuzzy wuzzy was a woman beard.
Was there or wasn't there a woman? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman?
There you go. They love to tell you in the movies. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman, lot. God wants you to know the difference. He wants you to know how special you are. He wants you to know that these people not only communicate by the Son of Man code, and 2 first names and stupid names. They do it through symbols and symbology, and they block one eye. They wink at you with one eye. All written in the Holy Bible, that book that I'm not supposed to have any faith in, but I do, because I've listened to it many times. It still rocks me. Passages from it absolutely rock me. And again, I'll say it, this topic is not in there. It's briefly nodded at, but it doesn't mention it, does it? It's missing. This is what Satan's done. Why is it not in the Holy Bible? Have they removed it? Did it used to have information about all of this happening to us? They may have removed it. I don't know. But the message is still there, right? Whether you're reading scriptures from the East or scriptures from the West, the message is that there is a God. I'm not going to get into splitting hairs with you about your God, my God. At the end of the day, whoever it is all of our gods. And these flip-flops have lied about him and pushed him away from all of us. See, I grew up in the West, so I believed in evolution. But if I'd grown up in the East, if I'd been born in a Muslim territory, an Islamic country, I would have known that evolution was a lie. They would have taught me that. But yet, all the Muslims and the Islamic people, they still believe in space. They still believe that NASA's up there. Satellites are up there. See, they lied about everything to everyone. So anybody who wants to tell me that the Bible is 100% the Word of God, you're going to have to prove it. First of all, you're going to have to tell me why God saw the gold and the gold was good. And you, not a single person in 13 years has answered me. Not one God-following person can answer that. What is God talking about? He saw the gold and the gold is good. What are you on about? Nobody can answer it because it shouldn't be there. It's a jeweler speaking. Jesus said, be good for the master if you're a slave, as you are for your master in heaven. What? No way did Jesus say that. That's a flip-flop talking. Slave driver. Jesus said, when you've got no cash, use a usury. What? He whipped the bankers, turned the tables. Someone did explain that once, actually, the usury. He said a usury was a warehouse where the community would put all their excess stuff that they didn't need. Clothing, beetroot, cabbages, whatever you grew, whatever you sold. If you had excess, you just leave it in a usury. So that new people who came to the town would have clothes and food and everything they'd need. That makes sense to me. But then I'm thinking, even back then they were selling eggs and everything in God's temple. These people didn't let anybody have anything for free. It just doesn't ring true with me. I'd like to think it was true, whoever it was who told me that. I'd like to think that was true. But I just think that's a banker talking, telling me to use usury notes, to get in debt, to use credit. That's how it feels to me. I'm still stuck. I don't have all the answers. I wish I did. But God said you're not supposed to have all the answers. You have to wait. You have to wait until you die. And then your soul, that body, can carry that information. This one can't handle all the answers. And I kind of believe that's true. People, if it came out on the news now, everything they've done to us, all the stuff that we know to be true and people think are lies, there would be heart attacks and aneurysms all over the world. There would. All people would just be keeling over, left, right and centre. What do you mean the Pope's a woman? What do you mean there's no outer space? There'd be people croaking everywhere. There'd be riots. There'd be mass looting and everything. People would be up in arms. Now I understand why Jibby said to me that it will take 20 years for flat earth to become a normal thing. I'm 13 years in. I've got another 7. By that time, Harrison will be 7 years old. Like I told you, his teachers don't know what's going to hit him. When they start talking about Albert Einstein, Charles Darwin, left, right and centre. See, that's the power of God when he's properly inside you. Not these fake lukewarm Christians that I've been listening to for years. If Mr. E was oh so good as you say, why doesn't he sing a song for natural girls like I did? If he believed in Christ the way I do, why don't he sing a song for Christ? And you're too late now, by the way, the lot of you wankers. Too late, I already did it. I was first to the post. In honour of my Heavenly Father. In honour of all the natural girls in the world that haven't had a normal song sung for them. Because the flip-flops want you to be once, twice, 3 times a lady. They want you to be 3 times a lady. Like a double flip-flop, maybe. I don't know. And lady sounds a lot like laddie, doesn't it? You're a woman. The reason I love the word woman for natural girls, are you listening, women, is because you have wombs. Womb man. I love it. I absolutely love it. God put it right in your name, womb man. You are the life giver. You are the joy in this world. Every boy and girl in this world loves their mothers. Because you brought us into this world. You're the fairer of the two sexes. You're the one that doesn't do all, mostly, 99% of the time, you're not the nasty one. It's the husband that's the nasty one, the drunk, the belligerent one. It's always the bloke. Women are homely creatures. That's what you are, ladies. Earthly, homely, nurturing creatures. That's why men and women don't think the same. I understand it now. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, all that. Woman. That's what it is. Womb man. As far as God's perfect design goes, you were knitted together in your mother's womb. He created you perfect as you are. And anybody who's got special needs, this is not God's work. You are mistaken where that came from. It's not a natural thing. And any time I find something unnatural, I find one of these people behind it. People are like, you can't say my child's a mistake. I'm not saying your child's a mistake. I'm saying you made a mistake thinking that this is normal. These diseases, that's what we're talking about, disease, not viruses. We're talking about disease. Dies easy. These people, for the beginning of millennia, have been messing around with the human body. And in doing so, they had all these mistakes. In trying to blend a man and a woman together. That's the ultimate goal for these people, to do it, as Han says, in utero. I don't believe in utero either. That's a load of bollocks. You want to tell me that a girl is born like this, and inside the womb, this tiny little fetus that's no bigger than my thumbnail is receiving blasts of testosterone, turns him into a boy? I don't think so. Sounds like absolute cockamamie, la la land. I don't want to swear. It just sounds like nonsense to me. And whenever I hear nonsense, I find nonsense. I'd like to go to heaven. I'd like to go to heaven. I'd like to be with my family and friends, those that make it and are already. I think all the ones before us, they get to go because they didn't know this truth like we do. Those of us that know this truth and don't do anything about it, we're in big trouble. If you sit idle and don't tell people about this subject, or flat earth, or the pharmaceuticals, or the dietary system, or anything, if you're not talking freely about all these interesting, truthful subjects, God's going to ask you, when he prepares that table for you in heaven, he's going to ask you why you did not tell your friends and family. You were scared that they were going to call you crazy. Yeah. Welcome to the club. You thought you might get lobbed in a nut house. Welcome to the club. There is no other subject in the world that brings to you the truth en masse as forensics. Not only does it prove who's lying to you, it proves that God exists when you do enough deep research on this skeleton and how you came to be. Let's open this up. The one-eyed symbolism comes from Lucifer. Lucifer, it's all the same thing. In the Bible, Eve was fooled by the devil. At first, I used to think, when I was a flat earther, I used to think maybe the devil came with a barbecue. Set that Eve had never eaten an animal before. The devil set up a barbecue in the Garden of Eden. Started, you know, cooking the sausages and the pork chops, and that smell went lingering in the woods. Eve cottoned on. She had sandwiches and whatever, barbecue. Adam joined in. They had a cookout. And then God came, and the devil had told them that they were naked and everything. I thought it was something like that, that eating the animals. I don't know why, but I just feel like the devil beguiled Eve, if you get my drift. If the devil looked like this when he came to Eve and beguiled her, and then maybe that was our fall from grace. I've got no idea. Again, it's too vague. The fall from grace is too vague. And we've fallen so far now from grace that the world's unrecognisable to our ancestors. I bet they can't believe it. The world would be unrecognisable to our grandparents right now. And all the things they fought for. Aaron Taylor Johnson, are you in my back file? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I've done this one, I know I have. Wait. Should have put Aaron T or Aaron J? Should have put Aaron. Let's search. Aaron Taylor Johnson, walking. I'm ranting, I'm sorry. Walking. Shawnee? Oh, hello, Shawnee. You got Billy's Gates, did you? Did you send them? You did. Bink. Oh, you little beauty. Thank you, Shawnee. Save image. That's why he's my best student. I'll get some more as well. Oh, Billy, what's going on there? Game over. Inline footfall. Inline footfall. The full mints from the rear. Both of these, all these are full minces, lot. Just the camera's off. She got a big bum. Billy, I finally got you. Well, Shawnee did. Thank you, Shawnee. Home. Absolutely. I just looked up, Sean, and saw it. Thanks ever so much, buddy. Oh, you've made me day. You have, Shawnee. You've made me day. You have. We're looking at Aaron Taylor Johnson. Jared, I love your work, but what's going on here? I've got shoulder tilt on Aaron. Again, that mid-shot look. It looks male, doesn't it? The knee and the foot slightly give it away. It's not a big 4 o'clock, but it's there. But it looks male, doesn't it? The shoulder tilt gives her away. But it looks male. Which is why I look, and Sean looks, for the full mint or the full march. We're looking for the top or bottom foot, not the midsection. I do use the midsection now, particularly the Digwas. I love to use the Digwas, but we don't like the midsection so much. We like a top and back gate. It shows the mints or the march beautifully. The mid gate, you've got to be at a certain angle to see it. Look, to see the diamond versus knees apart versus knees together. Remember, rule number 1 is to watch the knees. Blessed are those with eyes that see, for theirs truly is the kingdom of heaven. Jesus didn't say that. I know he didn't. I did. Blessed is he who can tell the difference between a male and a female's gait. For he truly is my brother's keeper and the finder of lost souls and children. Right there, Aaron Taylor Johnson versus the husband. Game over. I don't need to show you anymore, do I? Aaron, what is it? Taylor Johnson. It'll be either Aaron Johnson. Let me look. AJ. Judge Johnson. There it is. Aaron Johnson. I don't know why it didn't find that first time. Aaron Johnson. To the top. There she is with Gates. Paste. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Open. Close. Brandon Flowers. Is this a Christian singer? Get lost, Marlo. You're not getting out. You're not getting out. Get lost. Beat it. No, beat it. Gosh, you're gorgeous. I love it when he looks at me and I can see the light in his eyes when I know he's looking right at me. You love me, don't you? You love me. You love me. Do you want a biscuit? No, you want a little bubble. I know, I'm just going to get the dog a biscuit. Oh my. What a biscuit? Biscuit. Oh, you're eating all your food. Want some more food as well? More food. Right. Oh, you want a drink? Marlo thirsty. You want a drink? Here you go. Here you go. Go get a drink then. Go get a drink. I'm going to take the biscuit for you. There we go. Right, sorry, I'm back. We are looking at Brandon Flowers. I think he's a Christian. Is he a Christian preacher? Are they crosses or braces? I don't know what they are. Images. I think I've done this one. There's not many gates for these Christian preachers. Oh, he is there. Whoever it is. Let's have a look. Brandon Flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4 digwers and a full mince from the rear. Paste. Brandon Flowers. Tweet. Let's come back to Brandon. Start with the 5 head. The widest at the top, not in the middle. High set, small ears, pink lips. It's a squashy face. It's not a massive squashy face. It's not a tiny face, but it is squashed. It's pushed downwards is what I'm looking for. It's pushed downwards. The pink lips. Once you start seeing these pink lips as well, it's a dead giveaway on a woman. You'll never see a man with bright pink lips. Well, not unless you're at a pride show. Pride parade. Brandon Flowers. Walking. There are gates, but there's only one full mince. Oh, mind you, I might have made this years ago. There might be loads now. From Digwa. And again, the house. Look at the shape of the house or the steeple between the legs, because a woman's thighs are thicker than that of a man, so they draw inwards towards the buttocks. I got shot. Where'd you get shot, son? In the buttocks. I'm out of pictures. Brandon Flowers. There's a nice one with diamond from Digwa. From Digwa. That's it. Brandon Flowers. Let's cut you out quickly, Brandon. Oh my gosh, I was ranting, wasn't I? 40 minutes? No way. Brandon Flowers. Surely it was a lot shorter than that. No. Wait. When it finds the bloody picture, just waiting for it to find a picture. Come on, stop messing around. Right, I'll just do it from there. 37 minutes. I think it's way too long, but I don't care. It's done. Right, next. Who is next? Christopher Eric Hitchens. Hitchens was an hard one to get the gates on. Look at those pink lips, the small mouth, the deep philtrum, the close set eyes. Look how rounded and small the eye is. and a flat 5 head. I've got small ears. She's got no jawbone. Christopher Hitchens, give me that name. I think there's 2 gates for this one. When I was flat earther, someone told me to watch. It was a Globie as well. Christopher Hitchens. You should watch Christopher Hitchens. He had a real deep voice, wasn't it? He thought he was really clever, talking about the stars and the planet. Monotone voice. He thought he was so clever, and he said to me, "You should watch Richard Hitchens." Who was the other one? Dawkins as well. You'll really like him. And I got to admit, I started to like Dawkins. I've got to admit, I started to like him. I started to like Hitchens, and then Flat Earth landed on my plate, and I knew I was surrounded by liars. And then the flip-flops. Oh, I just wish I'd learnt about these people first, before the Flat Earth, before the mud floods, and all the other topics I've been down. I wish I'd learnt this topic first. Squashy face. It's a small face, look. Giant 5 head. She's widest in the hairline. Soft rounded jawbone. Hitchens. Very similar to Gervais. I think Gervais studied from Hitchens. Probably still does if Hitchens is still alive and they faked his death. She looks very bitter and twisted, doesn't she? She doesn't look like a happy girl celebrity. She's got arching eyebrows, look. There's no brow bone whatsoever. Close set, rounded eyes. Look at the shape of the eye socket. She's got pink lips, a deep philtrum. There's no jawbone. She's definitely widest in the hairline. Dial M for Masons, look. She's a very unhappy soul, was Hitchens. You don't see her smile very often, do you? Maybe she was told not to never smile. I think the only time I've seen her smiling is in interviews, in documentaries where she's being hateful. She smiles then, when she tells you there's no God. Christopher Hitchens walking. I think there's 2 gates and they're both black and white from when she was from Digwa, look. That policeman's got a funny walk. And that one, she's tilted to one side, the old sergeant there. Yeah, that's a big set of hips. And so's that one on Hitchens. 1 foot zipper, look. Look at the length on this zipper. Look where it starts up here. All the way down. It's a massive zipper. If that was a man, my hips are here, look. Much shorter jeans. Not these big female hiding trousers. I think that's the only gates for Hitchens. Back file. Oh no, totally wrong. I went to video. Gotcha. 3 full minces, 4 full minces, 2 Digwas. Christopher Hitchens. Someone posted Rita, Sue and Bob too. That bit where Sue's been caught shagging Bob and they take her round to Rita's house and the old man on the balcony. That will never not be funny to me, ever. The things that old man says off that balcony, it's just like a proper public square where people, because I used to live in a square like that, and we had an old bloke like that who used to shout stuff, rude stuff off the balconies. That has got to be one of the funny. I didn't mean to press that. That has got to be one of the funniest. Did that click? That did click. Yeah. That's got to be one of the funniest scenes in English movies ever. William Orbit. I've never heard of her, but there's your one-eyed symbolism towards Lucifer. Images. Oh my gosh. She's done a lot of drugs, this one, don't you think? She looks like she has. I've got rounded, open eyes. Look, they're not rectangular. They're open, look. Rounded and open. She's got pink lips. She's got really high set ears, look. Put an earring in, look. It's running through the nose. If you put an earring in me, it'll run through my mouth almost, look. Low set versus high set ears. She looks familiar and I don't know why. Is it Malcolm McDowell? I'm seeing someone, I don't know who it is. I want to say Malcolm McDowell, but it's not Malcolm McDowell. I don't know who it is. I think we're done. We are. Oh no, wait. Oh, we are done. Yeah, we're definitely done. Yeah, we're definitely done. There's nothing here. William Orbit walking. Oh, I could be wrong. What's this? Dang it! You got a skinny-legged boyfriend there. That's nice if that's you. No, it's not. That looks like Piers Morgan with a 5 head. We're going back. That's not you either, is it? No. Do you know who I'm seeing? I know who I'm seeing. I'm seeing Terry Christian. I'm seeing 2 first names. I'm seeing Terry. English people know what I'm about, don't you? English people. Terry Christian. That's who I'm seeing. Terry Christian. Very strange. It's because it's a female skull. Got the same surgeries. That's why you see these people that look familiar. Yeah, there's no gates. We're done. Bink. And that's it. Oh, I could have done Terry Christian. What time is it? 10:30. How long have I been going? 3 hours 6. John 3:16. I've been going 3 hours 16 minutes. It's a sign. I'm done. For God so loved the world, he gave his one and only begotten son. God wants you to know that you were created in his image, boys and girls. The whole world is inverted against you. Whether you want to believe me or not, I'm a natural boy. I was created in God's image, and he wants you to know from me that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching and studying, and most important, listening and learning. We'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, Lynn McIntyre. Good night, Lynn. Good night, Mr. White. Good night, Anna Susan, darling. We'll see you all tomorrow. Sweet dreams to you all. Good night. God bless and good.